3 beers. 4 beers. Oh no. 5 beers. 6 beers. Drink!
All this chat, and I do believe I'm speaking for both of us, has made us very, very thirsty. 2 pints, prick.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is green?
Grass.
What is green?
Grass. But what is greener?
Beer.
Specifically?
Staropramen. So this is the Piss Takes podcast where you are joined by some of us and we will talk shite about beer for however long and talk shite about something else. It is a beer review podcast, and the reason I use the word shite is because that's not going to get flagged on YouTube.
Well, does it not?
If I was to cut off the E,
nice,
that'd get flagged in YouTube. But I can say shite in the first 30 seconds of a video.
Because YouTube doesn't know what shite means. It's no culture than
I'm 80% sure that this is true. So the beer, as we said in episode 1 of this one, is Staropramen. Now these bottles were bought today in the Co-op in the town, and they have been in the fridge ever since, and they are fucking ice cold. And I'll do you a better intro once we get the fucking beers open because I'm thirsty. I've just had a chippy and it was beautiful.
And a lovely pizza, some garlic dips, barbecue, pulled pork. It was lovely from Dino's itself, and you had a 3-hour-old macaroni that's been lying there for monkeys. But you know what? You enjoyed it. It was fucking lovely.
Now, sprinkled throughout this episode, we'll be giving you some Staropramen stories. We'll be giving you, I mean, as always happens when Josh Wright and Ryan Robertson are doing a podcast on the Staropramen, we're going to Prague for a bit.
We're talking about Staro and we're talking about Prague.
But every episode of the Piss Takes podcast isn't just about getting pissed. It is about having takes whilst you're pissed. That is the fun bit.
And also taking pisses.
Oh, and there's going to be many piss takes, the piss breaks.
The piss takes has got many meanings to it.
I know
it's taking the piss. It's taking a piss.
It's what happens when you bring Josh Wright on for his first episode. He tells you all the things that's genius about the idea. It's amazing. Well, I've got a Madry glass.
I've got a 10-inch tankard, which is fitting because Staro tankard. So.
Bon appetit, Staro.
Bon appetit.
It is just the nicest one of the beers, though.
Well, there goes my sore throat. It's medicine.
It is just the nicest one.
Staro is medicine. So
the idea between this episode is that we are going to be doing The World's End. You're all familiar with the film The World's End, right?
I'm familiar with The World's End. Quite possibly the best film ever made.
We did a podcast about The World's End, 2 years ago?
2 years ago, yeah.
Madness.
2 years ago, summer.
The general consensus of the movie is it's 5 friends, they go out one night to conquer the Golden Mile in Newton Haven, and they go through 12 pubs, having a pint in each of the pubs, getting progressively more pissed, and then they reach the end of the world at the World's. And now I thought,
quite literally the World's End.
What would be a great conversational topic for a Piss Takes podcast? What if we took that and did it in air? Because there's about fucking 30 pubs in it. There's an absurd amount of pubs in this tiny, tiny town. And then I decided, you know what could make that better? Instead of us talking and trying to construct the perfect World's End, what if we each made our own? And I went to the range and bought whiteboards. And with these whiteboards, we will do a kind of write down pub 1, 3, 2, 1, ho, and then we'll talk about each of our suggestions for pub 1. And then at the end, once we go through all 12 pubs, at the same time as reviewing Staropramen, at the same time as reviewing The World's End, we will collate all of our ideas together to build the definitive Air The World's End, probably coming up with a better name than Air The World's End.
Maybe not.
We've got a few hours to do that.
The end
and
of
then
the gallus end, because we would die by the end of it.
That doesn't.
Well, including the world.
Doesn't work Josh way. And then at the end of it, fuck it, we'll do it for episode 10 or some shit. Like, see what happens. Like every podcast we do.
Someday.
What he's been up to?
I've been quite busy, you know. Been working in Asda recently, you know. So
that's also green.
That is.
Is that kind of green?
It's not meant to be, but
yeah,
I've been years of wear and tear.
I've seen so much green today. I've been in green all day. You know, Asda, it's actually alright. You know, I'm enjoying it. somehow.
Yes, sure.
No one else seems to be. Everyone's like, oh, well, maybe because they've been there for like 30 years, but I've been there for 3 shifts, and you know what? I'm having a decent time. There's air conditioning, so I'm not my IQ isn't lowering by the heat, so you know what? And I get to have better conversations and talk to people.
Do you mean the patter is better in Asda than it is in Dino's?
Yes, it is.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And yourself, Aaron?
I've also been busy with the colleges starting back up. That's been great fun. Working as well, I had to lower my shifts because sadly Fridays are overlapping.
So you just Monday?
Just the Mondays now. Apart from that, driving lessons,
Hey.
getting what it's like, and then try to keep myself getting it. So
Absolutely.
You got a test booked yet?
no, not yet. I really need to do that because the sooner the better.
No,
But-
better do it now. If you can.
Aye, because it's an
Well,
absolute nightmare.
You've still not got one booked yet.
It's Christmas Eve, mate.
Still Christmas Eve.
Shit day
I
to
feel
day,
like-
man.
It's not. I'm not gonna keep it on Christmas Eve.
I feel like
Hopefully not.
I just got so lucky, I suppose, because I got like, I think it was straight after I passed my test. It felt like no one could get a test.
Mm-hmm.
No one.
You can use one of the good pens.
It was like the second I passed and got the car, nothing. Like no one could ever get a test. Oh man, we're only like 2 minutes in.
What?
Nothing. He's drawn an elephant.
It was a good elephant. Oh, you ever played that game where it's like you each draw a line and create a picture?
Aye,
It's
I have
fucking
actually. I don't know what it's
so,
called, but
Anyway, so
You
right,
can still see it.
so you can do one unbroken line,
right.
and we each take it in turns to add an unbroken line to this, and we're going to create a picture that will stick in this board until we actually kick off. And my first line is that.
Pen. Oh, I dropped the pen. Well, I see you're that, and I match that.
Man,
We're drawing Bobby again, aren't we?
Well, it's up to Josh now.
Oh god!
I hope he's not doing a Bowie.
whatever the hell this is.
It's like a modern art. It's like
It is.
you've seen squiggles.
Way modern art.
It's like golden brash.
So I don't know how. Like, I'm seeing this as a kind of person.
Yeah, it looks like a leg, and that looks like a foot, as if he's walking quite like.
It's not the route I was going down, but I don't know how to
He's making quite like a stern.
to convey the route I'm going down.
Like a
So you've got
zesty
one line.
Is that hair?
Oh, I think I maybe
I
see
think
the
I
route
am
you're going
speaking my
down.
language
I
here.
am.
Is it just
Aye.
one testicle? It's a bobber.
Yeah, give it tits.
I think I thought about. I see what you're putting down.
You see it, Josh?
He doesn't see it.
Well, again, I guess I see it now. Now that it's not this, it's this.
It's a dog.
It's a dug. Where the fuck is it? A dug?
Woof woof.
What about
More tits. What the fuck is that?
Okay, and now
I'm turned it into some kind of abstract.
it's got a really long ingrown hair by the looks of it.
I think that could be an arm though. Like we could save this and make it like a really low down arm. Like
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I'm
not
going
able
God, he's really.
to. I've just stretched the capabilities.
Yeah,
of
That is
Yeah,
your
unbroken
definition of a
line.
hand. isn't
That's
it?
a hand.
Your hands have always been like just a circle with five
Five
giant
things
lines
sticking out
around
in
it.
If we're breaking that, if we're going that far,
He's gonna draw eyes, noses, and mouth. Oh my god.
What the fuck have you done?
there's one
My
line,
God.
one unbroken line.
Is that like one eye and then a nose there and then a mouth like pouting? So it's like from this angle.
It's Thomas Simpson,
It's like
what you've drawn.
it's like a side profile. There's an ear.
God, that's only made it more
Oh my
discernible.
god. So this is the side view of the tits.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she's just looking like her body is like in front of the view,
Yeah,
but
and then she's got her head turned to
Aye.
the side. Someone called her name, and she's like turning around to look
No.
over.
she's like, what?
Okay, I see. What
I'm
you're
adding
That
definition to it. No. It's a fucking mermaid, Josh, White.
Oh, hey, that's not a bad idea.
Fuck's sake, Josh, we've been drawing a mermaid since the third line. Because the fucking pub
Right.
in the film
The mermaid.
that we're talking about, remember?
Mm-hmm. It's one line.
I
a
think
lot
like
of fingers.
10, yeah, like
At least I've only gave her 5 fingers. This is what we're currently working with.
anatomically correct.
But do you know what every aerial needs?
That's it.
A man.
That's a bit of pain. It has to rub it.
A very humble beginning. A humble beginning.
Well, you need, like, that could be ball, that could be head. Like, what part of a man have I drawn?
I'm really stretching the capabilities here, but
This man's jacked.
yeah, it's pretty tough. Like,
Joshua going for legs of the Bobby.
Me after leg day.
Fucking hell, Joshua, you have to leg day.
Yeah.
but this could go on for a long time.
It's alright, we just need to complete the story. And I feel like once we complete the man and we have some kind of thing between them.
Just a love heart.
Is that a big hat? It's a fucking amazing hat. It's not even on his head. I don't know how that stayed still.
It's just floating on his head. It's like floating on top of his head. It's not even on his head.
How would I take this? Look, I've added to the story here.
Oh, there's a story forming. The mermaid.
Woman is in love with a man that she's seen. She's maybe tried to call him or seduce him even.
Yeah.
Mermaids.
It's up for.
We all know what mermaid it means, thanks to the
Yeah.
world's end.
And also,
It's up for this.
Bull.
The mermaid's not caught.
But oh wait, she's a robot. Heartbroken.
It's alright, this guy's got a gun.
I wonder what he's gonna do.
It's not even a photo anymore. It's a fucking story.
Because he's a cowboy, Josh Wright.
With a top hat.
And that bullet is led.
Not into the tat.
Don't tell me the bullet is like done that. It's like defied gravity.
It's JFK'd the tat.
What is a square in that?
That was a bullet.
Oh no.
Blowing up her tits.
Yeah, after destroying him. It's a big bullet.
And then her eye, I presume. It's an X. Because
She's dead.
she's dead.
Well, we started with me, so I think we'll each go around one more time. We've each got one more thing
for the
to
story.
add to the story.
So they fell in love. She found out she's a robot.
She does look
Heartbroken.
quite robotic as a
Yeah,
mermaid.
exactly. Or slave, I don't know. Whatever. You want to go by world's end terms. What are you doing? Oh. I know where this is going, right?
I think I know. Do I? I don't actually know.
I know where you get. I know where this is going.
I don't know if I've carried on here, but
Ah, very, very good.
Josh Wright's understood what we put down.
Yeah. Right, that's it. And
You can buy this from us. Like, it'll cost you a £5.
tap water.
As Josh Wright presents our complete image, it is in fact the story of the world's end, with about 50 lines.
Some very long, straight, curly lines.
Yes.
Very elaborate lines, but you know what? The lines nonetheless.
I will title this piece Staropramen. I have titled the piece Staropramen. Yeah, so I bought these bolts in the range the other week because for this idea I thought it would be brilliant if we had bolts instead of paper, so that we could like dramatically show them, rub them off, and keep going. And I looked at getting A4 ones because these A3 ones are definitely compensating. But if I was to get 3 A4 bolts, it cost me a tenner because they were £3 each. But the A4 ones, sorry, the A3 ones were reduced to £1 each. So yes, they're obnoxious and in the way, but they did save me £6.
Kind of something like that. They're not like obnoxious, really.
Yeah, but like it'd be so much easier if it was smaller.
I suppose so, but I think it's a decent height, you know. You
I'll
could have
be
them
well, but
sitting
I'd
there.
have enjoyed coming home from the range a hell lot more if they were smaller, because I could
How
have
did
put
we
them
get
in my
back?
bag.
That's true.
And I was going to work, so I just got the bus to work, then took them to work, and then I took them to Wren's, because it was Wren's that night, so I had to carry them to Wren's. Wren is like, why the fuck have you bought these bolts? And I was like, let me tell you about this great idea I've had for a podcast. And then I think she went for a shower and didn't come back.
She didn't come back.
Yeah.
She just run away from her own home.
Some say she's still in the shower.
Well, have you heard from her? Perhaps on the phone?
And every single time, all I can hear is this noise of water draining.
She comes at the moment this releases.
I damn right, the second this is gone from her life, just have to hear about it. She'll be a lot happier. Right, so we were talking about Staropramen. First experiences with Staropramen. Is that the drink? Fuck me, Aaron.
No thanks. Don't want to see that.
Like, piss takes is that it's very gay. You should see what we have in store for episode 3. Anyway,
I have no idea what's happening in episode 3.
First pint of Staropramen, Aaron. Was your first actual full draft pint on it?
Yes, it was. My first pint was when, I think it was my 19th birthday, not my 18th. Pretty sure it was my 19th, because we were all out.
Were we at the Pioneer and Prestwick?
It would have been in
It was the Red Lion or something.
Yeah,
Red Lion, Prestwick. I mean, sitting outside in the beer garden. I think that's where I had it. It was when I was outside in the beer garden. Because it was August 31st, it was a brilliant day. And I mind you showing up a little bit later with
Aye, Callum.
Callum.
So you were at work.
He was at work, and I mind you kind of a slivey tenner. And I think that's what Daniel was the one that bought it for me. I think it might have been
Daniel.
It might have been you. I can't tell who it was now.
No, Daniel, I think, bought you your fortune because I wasn't there to buy it.
Aye, sorry.
And then I got you the next time.
I remember him saying Star was good as fuck, Star was good as fuck. And I didn't even like lager at the time. Never mind like Tennent's or Carlsberg, but I didn't like lager in the first place.
So would you say it was one of the first? It was like the first beer that you properly went, that's fucking nice.
100%.
Yeah.
So I drank
I
beer before.
actually remember you saying that. I wasn't even. I know I arrived much later that day. It was obviously work, but I remember you had one at least after like your second one. You're giving it another try, and you're like, that's nice. Probably the buff, actually, because I remember I had a.
Aye, you had the buff.
I had a good few at the buff that night.
Maybe the buff actually.
So
my first experience with lager was my 19th birthday.
Yeah.
And it was the first lager I drank. And it's been my favourite ever since.
Staropramen is such a good origin story.
It's
such a good gateway beer.
100%.
But its biggest problem is it doesn't
It's
get
too good.
better.
Yeah, it sets the bar too high.
Aye,
It was never be beat.
Yourself, Josh, right?
my first Staropramen experience. Oh, this will be like. I think it would probably be like the summer of last year. I think.
Aye.
I think the first Staro that I've had was a bottle, and I'm not in
Josh, right?
The memory's quite faded, as to where it happened. But obviously, I really very much liked it, and obviously, by Prague, we were like Staropramen daft. So we were quite excited for it. So it was summer last year.
We went to Staropramen's home country.
Exactly.
We didn't go to Prague, it was Staropramen first, Prague later.
Yeah, we went. You know what else is in Prague? As we are ordering as we're booking the Prague trip, and then we're like, oh yeah, Staropramen.
Absolutely.
So then
we say this quite often, Josh White, on this podcast.
Yes.
But we stood on the bridge where this image was taken.
Exactly. We were in the building that was made.
We were in the building where this. Some of it was made.
Some of it.
It's not true. We were in a building next to the building because the Staropramen tour was a little shite.
We were there. We were at the.
True. I had a Staropramen in the Staropramen brewery. That's heavenly shit, man. That's heavenly shit.
I had a blue. No, Callum had the blue moon. I had the chocolate. Fucking weird. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, chocolate. My first one came after Daniel's recommendation. He sent me a message one day. He was up in Glasgow with, I think, Sandy, and he sent me this paragraph. In the counting house. Saw this one lie that none of the spoons is in like Ayrshire or Prestwick had at the time, and he's like Staropramen, and I'm like, what? And for a few weeks afterwards, anytime he'd tell me about this, neither of us could quite remember the name, because it's the kind of thing that if you'd only heard of once, you wouldn't keep being able to say easily. We were always close, we got the star part,
and then the
I probably just made up really foreign sounding names as the. You understand it's from the Czech Republic.
My mum's always called it Staropramen.
Exactly, like it's like tiny little differences. Yeah. And I was up one day after a horrible Sweardown shootout, and we went to the pub. That made it better. And I bought myself a Staropramen on tap in there.
Where was this again?
The Counting House. So not ideal. We were in the beer garden though, so it was quite nice. I like the Counting House if you're sat outside.
Oh, outside. No, that is nice.
The one in George Square.
The
shite,
massive one.
horrible spoons. It's not
Oh,
even
it's
massive.
spoons,
It's fucking. It's a huge building with too many people and not many tables.
Yeah,
It's
the
insane.
And even less staff.
The inside of the Count House is
huge
horrible.
bar. Yeah,
Like,
the
it's,
beer garden was nice that night.
remember when you, me and
Oh.
Daniel sat in there
See,
one
that's
time
a
and it
winner.
was horrible.
I'm not going to the counting house in our fucking air pub crawl.
Yeah, a bus ride after 11 pints.
Aye. Just to get to the world's end of the counting house. Look, see,
Oh, we're starting early.
see if,
It's
see
a
if
fucking Tuesday.
any pub, you pull a tap down and the fucking flail level drops, and then you're
Did it
presenting
count
with
out?
Bill Nighy as the
That
network,
you would fucking
giving you
count.
such iconic patter as, "You are uncivilized." That's what he says.
Fuck off your lump.
Fuck off your lamp. That is a brilliant line from the movie The World's End. This is Gary fucking King, by the way,
Oh yeah, that
couldn't tell.
So, yeah.
and this is a mermaid.
You know, she had the pleasure of drawing First Blood. But,
She was like 8th blood.
yeah, but like, well, let's just go with it.
We're not talking about Adam Sandler's hit film Just Go With It here today, Josh, right? We're talking about Edgar Wright's hit film The World's End, a film of which had no right to have such a good soundtrack.
True.
It'd just be such a good
It's-
film.
I didn't notice it until last night's watching, but the soundtrack is like fucking mental for the first hour and the final 10 minutes. But there's a weird kind of 30-minute period where music just kind of stops.
Yeah, because it's scraps.
That might be my only gripe with it. See if they just kept the insane music up. And I get they weren't exactly in pubs for music to play very long. Because when we were watching it, Aaron was like, when would we even start this pub crawl if we did it in the real world? And I was like, oh, fucking 3, 2. Like 2 in the afternoon, we'd have to start it to get through 12 pints in the night. Because they start theirs at what, 6?
6, 5, 6
Yeah, they
o'clock.
started at like, it was at least during the day.
Oh no, because he picks them up at the train station at 4,
Yeah.
and then has an hour drive
Yeah,
into the.
true, actually,
so it's like
it's 4.
6 o'clock is the first pint,
Yeah.
and I was like, don't worry, Aaron, they're not in any of the pubs for particularly long. Like it's a quick night's a good night here. This is just one man down in a pint in every pub, and the others facilitating it. There is that alternate world we discussed during the World's End podcast, Josh. We were like, what if the world didn't end and it wasn't like robots in the movie, and we did
It
actually
was
just
a pub
watch
crawl.
the pub crawl and their relationships boil over? I think that'd be a brilliant
That's
movie.
what I thought it was going to
Yeah.
do, and I looked forward to that.
That's,
Because honestly-
that'd be brilliant.
Because it would still be just as
Funny,
They just
they
bring
could have
over
got the
shit
character
ton of-
points across.
Yeah, just sprinkled a shit ton.
I mean, I don't know how you reunite them on the same page.
I know I get really fucking hammered to go up to that hill and hug.
True, the drunker they get, the more they actually
True.
give a fuck about him lying about his mother. No, but I think they find it
Only
very...
one of them gave a fuck about him lying about his mother dying.
Andy was
Like, Pete's just Pete, man.
Yeah, Pete was.
I love
Pete's like, it's the most indifferent of the group.
Yeah, he's my favourite one.
He doesn't. Yep.
I like them all. We were talking last night, trying to like obviously ahead of the pub crawl, try to compare like who's who in the group. I don't think there's a like parable. I don't think you can
No, really.
relate any of the characters to anyone that
we
we
know,
know. Like
'cause
I got as
they're
far
all,
as
like-
Callum as Andy, and that's the only one
Yeah.
I can budge on. Not
Like,
just
even-
because of mass, but because of Callum is the most likely to get that pissed
Oh,
and that angry and to do 5 shots and to just kick the fuck out of 5 boys in a toilet.
Like, yeah,
And to just blindly follow me or Daniel into the fucking world's end, literally.
yeah, literally. Because even like somebody like Gary is like in the more extreme side.
Yeah.
You know, we know people who are kind of, similar to Gary, but
So,
only
like-
but only Gary King. Do you know what I mean?
There's only
Like,
one
they're not as
character
extreme
in the
as
entire
King.
movie, aside from Andy, that we are so easily able to pinpoint.
Go on.
I'm sure we'll run into him in our pub crawl. Basil.
Oh no.
Andy Scott as Basil
Oh no.
in a starring role of our pub crawl.
We pin a Wellington
Yeah.
in front of him.
All you need to do is give that boy a
Yeah.
Worthington's or a John Smith's, and he's fucking there.
Aye, exactly. He was. Every time I've served him in Dino's, he's like been quite crab it. But the moment he had a John Smith's in the evening,
Damn right.
he's yapping away. He's
You
happy.
could give
he's quiet.
pals, Daniel. Could give pals. Oh, you want them into here, that. You want them into here, that.
Well, I'm glad I hit though.
I think that's great. No, I think that's great.
I've only seen the Isles of Craig.
I've passed it 5 times.
That's great. He's doing that. But I've not actually been
He
to the Isles of Craig.
You finished with that?
But at least we offered.
Swipes Alex's ice cream and chocolate brownie.
At least we offered to.
Alex,
That's the first time he's had ice cream in like 8 years.
Alex offered him a bit of chicken. Whoop! And this goes down in Alex's
He's like
chicken.
He's like fucking Tyler. I consumed anything that was in front of him, which is surprising coming from him. But yeah, at least we offered him to come to Ayrshire, Craig, and he said no, sadly, but the offer was there on the table.
Right, so I'm sat in this in Wetherspoon's beer garden drinking this fucking mighty Staropramen, texting Daniel being like, "This is I get it. This is just it doesn't get better
So nice.
than Staropramen." So spoilers as to where Staropramen is heading in this tier list, because I'll quickly run through the tiers. I'll quickly run through the stakes before we get into constructing the greatest pub crawl in Ayrshire history. If you are in the bottom tier, you are in fact classed as
Toilet water.
if you're slightly better than toilet water, but you're still shite, you are a.
I'd drink it.
If you are the most mid thing in God's green earth, you are Turbolton.
Turbolton.
If you're better than Turbolton,
You're on it.
you know that's when you're getting to the kind of upper echelons. But then there's the top fucking tier, that ice cold beer garden shit, man. That is the top tier, and I can almost certainly guarantee you that that's where Staropramen is going to find itself, unless one of the three men sat in front of you elect that this is their favourite and needs to be in the Gallus tier. But we will come back to this conversation in approximately 2 hours' time. Let's make a pub crawl, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's do this. Are we keeping this drawing?
Yeah.
This is double-sided, Josh.
Yeah, it is.
That's getting hung up in the wall. What was
Like,
that?
I wasn't joking when I said I will sell this for a fiver if you want it.
If you want to, you just need to make sure you
bid.
don't like. If you buy it, mate, you just take good care of it. Because imagine you just kind of bump it, and a wee bit after it, and you're like, fuck.
Which reminds me, see, for like branding purposes, can you please write pissed takes on the back of your boards?
Of course.
That'd be really.
Was it all
really
lowercase
handy.
with a full stop?
Just how you want it.
It's just pissed
Up
takes.
to
mate.
artist
It's-
interpretation.
Oh, it's grim. I'm enjoying looking at these.
Thought I'd just replicate the logo, which is just.
Well, you have gone
Set.
really fucking small.
But imagine the thing.
No, but the idea was, see, as you're writing the thing, you've got the branding in the background, and then you
right.
dramatically spin it around.
Oh.
What you've done.
Oh right.
He's advertising to himself.
Oh well, if you spin it around and then
You've almost put too much effort into that, Aaron.
Well,
No,
there
I'm
you go.
liking this. I've got plenty of time.
I know you've got plenty of
Anything
time.
else?
I'll just think about my first pub, will I? Where the hell is this going? Ah, I was like, she's drawn a triangle.
Let me cook, Ryan. Let me cook.
See, with every single bit of writing we do on these boards, these pens get close. You've got the only one of the pens that came with them that works, and you're gonna kill it drawing shit on this board. What the fuck is that? Is that a tap? Oh, that's.
Yeah,
That's-
I feel stupid, huh?
Well, that's where we're going to find ourselves the next morning after our 12 pub beer crawl in the
I
town
might
of
think
Bear.
that's what I hear when you're not looking. Just hang up the wall like
No, but I might need these for my future episode ideas.
So I drew a wine glass.
Why
Oh,
have
this
you
guy.
why have you put Staropramen in a wine glass,
Oh,
Josh?
wine
Like, get
See,
rid of that.
it was meant to be just your regular old glass like that, and then I just made the rest of the glass too tall, so it looked like a wine glass instead. Let's try that again.
Fucking artist Josh Wright over
that.
here.
Listen, man, took years of
Yeah.
art and it's just been
Took years in art.
smoked by
Oh,
my
we
fist.
don't. Yeah.
Smoked by the three of our combined efforts, I think you'll find.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow.
I drew an ocean. It looked like an ocean.
we start from number 1 to 12.
We're going to go from number 1, yeah. We will.
Perfect.
We'll write number 1, then we'll reveal and we'll talk about it. So in the film The World's End, as we all know, the first pub is called The First Post.
First
It is
Post.
where these lads hit up. It used to be a post office, but they decided it'd be better as a boozer, and that's where the 5 friends enter and get 4 beers
And
and
a tap
1
water.
tap water.
Fucking rain.
That is where they start their adventure. That is where first blood is drawn for them. But who has the honour of drawing first blood in the great Ayr pub crawl of whatever year we elect to do it in?
It's like seeing a lion eating some hummus.
Drinking fucking rain. a man of your legendary prowess. It's the best quote in the film. I've fucked my own writing.
Come on, Ryan, I'm trying to peek you.
Well, it's because I either misspelled a word or a lowercase, did it?
Right. You can give us a count,
The
Mr. Garth.
first pub on our pub crawl in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, where are we starting? The corners we can't see. Wassels, the Welly, and the Market Inn.
Right, okay.
Who wants to talk us through their choice first?
I'll go first. I think Wassels is a perfect middle ground bar. You've got a good selection in my opinion. The sports is on at all times, so if you're watching the telly and if you're not for talking, you can just stick your head up, watch the darts, the fit bar, whatever. If you're having a chat, there's plenty of seats, it's never too loud. And the prices are alright. The scran as well, when you're talking about food.
Very true.
When I'm looking at things like the welly, I think that they do food in the welly.
You can get a pizza cooked in a microwave.
Okay. Well, they do food. I don't know if it's palatable or edible. I think the food there's fine. The prices, I said, you got the loyalty cards and the points for the returning customers.
Right, so this is all about the loyalty cards here. And Aaron is insisting that this is his round on the fucking pub crawl. He's actually strategically done the pub crawl so that every fucking third drink is his round.
Nice
So
cheap.
Is it the cheapest?
So when
3 pubs times spoons.
The cheapest one. And then my round will be the bloody goat or some shit.
Aye, we'll find you a way to get his innocent guns. Very nice.
The only con is the beer garden does leave a lot to be desired. But
We're
I
not
just
gonna
think
sit
the
in a
memory.
big bar,
See, I
right?
don't think Wassels.
And
Like, we
there-
never used it, and every time we've seen the beer garden at Wassels, it's always been heaving.
I like the beer garden.
I do like
I like
it. I think
the
it's a
beer
good addition. It's
I like
better
the
than
kind of
not having
inside
it.
beer garden a bit as well.
Oh, that is slick. I've
Because
got
I've
that.
never had
been there.
anything in it. I've never drank in it.
There's no reason to.
No, because
Can't
never
see the
get
telly.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's never that fucking warm.
You go to Wassels to eat scran and watch the telly.
The only time I couldn't, the only time I sat in the beer garden was because the pub, it was a Saturday and was so fucking busy that I had to go to the beer garden. I like what you've done and you've got a number. That will help me keep track.
Yeah, of course. This is my first rodeo.
Aye, mark it in, as it says now. Right, so you start at the top of the tune, right? It is the pub beside Morrison's. You want to talk about the first post, a place where you're going to set off on a legendary quest, the Market Inn. Now, I know neither of you have been to the Market Inn,
I need to try it.
which is why this one is me starting bold, strong and wrong. But see as a place to start your night and just talk, because this is going to be the pub, not where you sit and watch the telly and zone out, not where you get scanned. This is going to be the pub where you're going to be talking, man, the night's going to be fucking brilliant, the day's going to be fucking brilliant. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You've got to be strategic with the times pubs open and shut. This will be long shut later on in the night and it's out of the way. You want to start here. Now, it looks like on the inside, giant ass bar that goes round the middle and about 20 seats either side. It is not a big place, it is not a particularly good place. Myself and Daniel went here once and had a pretty miserable time. We went to a table in the corner, we had our pint of tenants. In the building there was the bar lady, me, Daniel, a man and his dog. And his dog just joined me and Daniel. So we had a dog for the entire time we were in the Market Inn. There was no music playing, so any conversation me and Daniel wanted to have, the bar lady and that other man would then bitch and talk about the conversation we were having at the other side of the pub, and we could hear them. And anything we spoke about, they were saying. It was just kind of like should we all just get a table? The bar lady wasn't sat behind the bar, she was just sat with the guy. We've got his dog. It was a brilliant time and I think a very good start to a pub crawl in the Market Inn.
I'll give you that.
Very good. Right, the welly. We know how
Go for it, mate.
unfond I am of the beer selection and the pipes.
The pipes in the welly are criminal.
So that's why I'm going to have a tap water at the welly to start off.
But the pipes for the poor.
Josh Wright has cast himself as Andy.
Aye, only for now. It's just
Aye, pub 4, Josh Wright's after tap water, I get your bit, mate. But unfortunately for you, you've condemned everyone else to shite pints.
Aye, exactly.
I like the welly as a starter though.
Like,
it is out of the way, so you want to work your way in.
Because even for after that joke reason, no honesty, it's not the right place.
Yeah, it's
It's
been
like
done
it's-
up and it looks
I-
the bollocks
like,
now.
It does look the ball.
I feel like it would be just because I've never
Fucking
been.
heat on that.
Oh my god, I don't know what have you done.
There's still left in that can, mate.
So I think
No.
during the day, I can imagine it would be better than
If
it
there's any
is during
dribbles,
the
get
night.
dribble in.
I don't know if you like what's the earliest you've been to the welly?
4-ish.
4ish, and
Good time.
I can assume that the welly is better during more the daytime than, let's say, 8, 9, 10.
The Welly pub quiz, nothing better. It's something to
decent.
sell it at.
But, you know, it is a decent beginner, you know, you don't want to get pished in the Welly. But it's also like, I've
True.
you know, I just struggle with beer selection as well. So
that's
why
another one of those things where like we just sit and talk about how good the night's going to be and then get on.
It's one of
That's
those
what that shit pub that Josh just forces into. How better things are going to be once you step outside.
You're saying the Welly is shit and I've got the market in on the
I've
fucking
never
list.
been. I can't judge.
You
can't
should
judge yet. I might hate the marketing as much.
But it'd be such a good start to the night because I want you to know, boys, it's only getting better. What pint are you having in Masters Arm to start us off in this pub crawl?
Oh, I think for the sake of the heritage, it would have to be a Terence. Ken that way. I'd feel wrong getting anything else.
Well, this lad's going for a tap war in his mythological pub.
If we're going for an
What
alcoholic
about you, man?
beverage,
I'll ask. Guinness?
So I'm in the market inn, and it's also the first pub on the crawl. It's a Tenants.
Yeah, Terence as well. What is that?
I mean, if I'm having a pint in the Welly,
yeah, heavily.
it'll no Tenants, please, because that specific heavily.
But that's
Not
because
bad.
every Tenants
It's
in there
just-
shite.
Any fucking drink in the Welly. I think I'll get a fat water in the fucking Welly by choice, whether it's the first or the last.
Bottle of blood.
I'll bring my own drink for the co-op.
So Josh is starting the pub crawl with fucking water.
Oh jeez, I need to refer to the phone already.
Oh, he's already forgot his list. I've got my next one done.
I think I do, but...
I've got the next.
But it's alright.
The next four remembered.
I've got a spiel about all the pubs coming anyway, regardless. So as we know, in the World's End, after they enjoy, well, I say they enjoy, I mean after Gary King enjoys his pint in a matter of seconds, he's like, right everyone, drink up, let's go to the next
And he
pub.
pulls up.
He gives it a wee bit of this action. Also, hypothetical in this pub crawl, I think it's myself, yourself, Josh White, Callum, and Alex. I think that's...
It's kind of a bit hard to get that up there.
Because he's
Is that
going
a
everything.
mythical five?
I think that's our 5 for this pub crawl. If Colin wants to join us and if Callum's back from Canada, he's more than welcome. But I don't see them doing this in like a month when we actually give this a go.
No.
I mean, Alex actually won't because he'll be teaching. We'll have to replace Alex with Connell on this.
Imagine 12 Disaronnos and Coke.
That is true.
Because he won't obviously touch Tenants.
So he did in the Tamashata.
He did.
Half of one.
True.
Half of one before he said, oh, I'm no keen on that.
If you get half pint.
So, I mean, 6 pints by the end of the night's pretty fucking measly though, I feel. Compared to a massive 12. Like 6 pints is just your standard night out.
6 pints in the span of what I would say 10 hours.
10
10 hours it is going to be.
You know what I mean? I think that's
10
decently
it's
spread
a
out.
committed day.
No, 6 pints over 10 hours is
That's
pussy.
that's
like
Ryan
ridiculous.
behaviour.
Aye, well, it's like a decent spread. You're not going to
That
be
is
like
me
No,
on a
that's
normal
even-
day.
Aye,
Aye.
aye, like, no.
You're
Like
gonna be
today, this episode of Piss Takes. I've been drinking since, when did we start recording? 8, half 7. Anyway, they head off to the next pub, of which is of course the Old Familiar.
Familiar.
And in the Old Familiar, well, it's the exact fucking same as the last pub. So where are we off to for pub number 2? Because I don't know how to spell either of the words I'm about to write.
Either. Mine only has 1. I'm still debating. I've got like an internal conflict with my number 2 still, but I'm just gonna have to leave. It's too late. I think I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Anyway, I'll let you do the
Right.
count, Mr. Gals.
Old Familiar. Where are we going?
In 3, 2, 1.
Oh my.
What have we got here? Smiths, Bridgie,
Oh,
and Drury Neighbours!
Drippy
I built a fucking goated list, ladies and gentlemen.
Drippy Neighbours.
I'm building the worst pub crawl I can think of. Right, Josh White,
Right.
would you like to kick us off this time?
Well, you know how the Welly, when it was getting done, it told us to go to Bridges
The sign
instead.
sent us to Bridges, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Bridges is just the Welly too.
You
Simple.
are right. You are right, Josh
Like
White.
just like the Old Familiar, being the exact same place with the exact same people.
He's actually got a fair point.
So-
to be fair.
He's got a good point.
That's my logical explanation as to why I've chosen Bridges for my second pub.
I like Josh's list so far. I mean, his Welly one was a bit of a wild card because his argument was we're not going to drink
Yeah.
alcohol in it. Then why go to the Welly? Just pick another pub. There's
Well-
another 20 of them.
Aye, but
I get
It
you're
was
trying
just-
to replicate the film here.
exactly.
What are you
So I'm
drinking
not, I
initially?
just picked my top 12.
I've only had a Guinness in it and Bridges.
See if you had that
see that
fucking...
weird
Bridges
shit.
own.
What's that weird stuff?
It wasn't like tartan like
Belter
Dew.
or something.
Belter was in Edinburgh in the Beehive.
Aye, that was it. I don't know
If
why
they have
I
that
thought
Bridges own,
Aye,
Then
the
it
tartan
has
the
to
Goo.
Aye, that. I would have their
Whatever it
weird
was.
beer.
The tartan one.
The tartan one.
Fair.
So that's
I'm taking these to Druthie Neville's.
Can I ask, is Druthie Neville's the one that has the games at the Rubik's Cube
Yes.
side?
Yes.
With that Peroni.
So we are on pub 2. We've just came from the market and we've walked down the road. We've had a nice wee time in the first pub talking about how good the night's going to be, but we're not drunk. We've had 1 pint. What's the perfect thing to do as a group of 5 folk on your second pint? Why, that is to pick up dominoes or Uno or a Rubik's Cube or just have a wee game whilst having another pint. To kind of, again, slowly ease yourself into the day. It's still the afternoon in our heads at this point. It's what, probably 3 o'clock at this time? So a nice wee game to get you from this pub to the next pub, I think is an absolutely belter of an idea.
And also, I can add, the one time I've been in Druthie Neville's was when I was Adam Wallace's birthday.
Oh yeah.
And he was heavily inebriated. And I remember after being sick in the toilet, and I was speaking to the bar staff, and she was nothing but lovely.
I
She
feel
said
that.
we could stay as long as we want, we're a taxi outside, she was nothing but a good help. So
Shame the pub's a bit shit. Because the time we were there, Josh Wright was with us on this occasion. We played Uno and it never fucking ended.
And we had 3 Peronis.
It was Peroni, Madri, it was Tenant. No, it wasn't Tenants, it was Peroni, Madri, I think was the options.
Yeah, there was definitely Peronis.
Exactly, that Peroni Madri.
It's alright.
I'd be having a wee Peroni in this.
I've only had spirits in there, I couldn't do it on tap.
I'd be having a little Peroni in this hypothetical situation. But
It's just that.
But Josh Wright, it is also almost identical to the Market Inn. Much like your bit, it is the old familiar to.
Well,
I see them.
in terms of, there's not a good.
In terms of place,
In terms of,
they're very similar vibes. The Market Inn and Druthie Neville's.
because again, I've yet to be in the Market Inn, so I'm just trying to imagine what it's like inside the Market Inn.
Heaven.
So that's heaven as well.
Yeah, I'm pitching a great pub crawl, Josh. Right?
Sure,
Look,
that's good.
we're gonna match on our next one, which I love.
Are we though?
Yes.
Are you sure about this?
I know your proximity, and I know you're replicating the film.
I didn't replicate the film as truthfully as you have, because mine was just if I had to go to 12 pubs in a night,
In a row,
where do I
up
want
to
to
the best
start,
order, yeah.
where do I want to go, and where do I want to end, so when I'm drunk, I can deal with it.
Yeah.
So I put Smith as my second, because I think Smith's, if the weather's there, the beer gardens. I'm going to say,
lovely.
as I came to realise of yesterday, I think it's the second best beer garden maybe.
I'd agree.
Alex, it's the second
it's a
best
good
beer
beer
garden. It's still a very good one.
Yeah.
There has been dethroned, but I think that if the beer garden and the weather's there, then you're laughing. And I think even just for the kind of bar inside the 7, there's hundreds of seats. So you've got the outside bit as well, and the back here, which is just as fine.
Aye, true.
You've got the quiz there, which I know for the pub crowd in the matter.
I mean,
but
we're not going to be there at pub quiz time. This is at 3 o'clock in the
Still
afternoon,
good
so
up
very
there,
sunny
but
for the beer garden. Actually,
You saving the
Right
best
time.
beer garden for later? Okay.
You've got
Good.
class. The lineup's just fine.
Aye, it's
The prices aren't there, but again, it's only one drink.
and
so
it's not his fucking round in
And
his
it's
hypothetical
not mine.
world.
No, it's not.
It's Josh
Probably
White's
mine or
round in
some
his.
shit.
Yeah.
It's probably mine. No, every time you're in Smith's. No, actually, I mean, this is the pub crawl, and this is an alternate reality where we're at Smith's early when I'm off work, so never mind. Because usually when we're in Smith's, I'm working and I arrive late, so therefore I don't pay for a single thing. But this is a pub crawl at like 3 in the afternoon, 2:30-ish. So this is.
But in my head,
I'll
in
probably
the
get that
perfect
one.
world, we've just left Lasso's and the sun is fucking beaming.
And
And we've just stepped out, and I'm sitting there, we've got the shade above us, and we've got our tenants, our Madries, Moretti, Guinnesses, strawberry ciders, which is a wee bit out there, but Kim might get to that point in the night where we're not judging.
it's only pint 2 here.
None of us have judged each other
Unless we
based on our
rearrange
strawberry
it,
strongbow
Smith's comes
preferences
in
and
later,
Lassos.
in the true
We'll
pub
see
crawl.
when we actually
When we make an
get the
ultimatum.
pub crawl. True.
But that's where I put Smith's as my number 2, just the beer garden and the vibes and the kind of aesthetic.
Very nice. Can I get some fact checking on the spelling of these words?
Druthie's wrong.
Oh,
And
that's
so is
There's no
Neville's.
G,
Druthie.
I think.
I think
You
it's.
asked for fact checking. Here, just give you my
You've missed a bit in
prejudiced
your
opinion.
E. Your second E. But other than that, it's fine.
I thought there's an O, a U in the name. That's all right.
It's also not Druthie.
Aye. The round state
spelled?
Nibors.
That's close
You were
enough.
very close though.
Yeah.
But I so back that. I've only been there once and I've been wanting to go back for a while.
Aye, a wee game.
I'll go back and we'll play an Uno and have a Peroni
fuck,
probably.
my art piece is getting like...
Oh, it's all right.
Mine's is like perfectly intact so far.
As we sell it, it will be in worse condition as the night goes
We'll
on.
just say it's like, you know how you get match worn?
Aye, it's
Like a match worn Fitbit kit.
podcast.
It's a podcast worn. This takes.
Podcast abuse.
Featured the very one that you see on your fucking telly screen.
Sell it one of them certificates.
These fucking robbers
Sound
are
tonight.
shite.
The very one that you see.
It's alright, I'm
Yeah.
going to be a real scheme win with my 2.
Oh my days, this guy isn't wasting time.
Made it a 3. Right, so the next pub.
I
in
hope
the
we're
pub
all on the
crawl.
same.
I think we're all on the same wavelength. here, surely. It's called the Famous Cock. And Gary King walks into the Famous Cock, and within seconds, he is met with the words, "You're barred." I think it's a fucking open goal.
Oh,
This one, and if you've missed the open goal, you've fucked it royally.
We're not in the same boat, I don't think, anymore.
Right. Are we ready to reveal our
Reveal
number 3, the Famous Cock?
Larry?
I'm
I was
ready.
going to do the countdown, Mr. Gillis.
Go for it.
Oh, 3, 2, 1, spin.
Spoons.
Wait,
Spoons.
I've hit Twa Dogs.
What the fuck?
Twa dogs.
What the fuck?
Twa dogs.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think we were gonna go based off the film. I thought we were just gonna do our 12 pubs we liked. I would want to go in the order. If
So,
for the one being barred,
You were correct, Ryan.
West
Yeah.
Kirk.
Spoons, West Cork can read you like a book.
You're barred, half-drank pints outside.
You're gonna find half-drunk pints and spoons.
Exactly.
See, I've done a hybrid, Aaron. I've been faithful and not faithful.
I've been very unfaithful. I just done if I was Gary King
I've
and I
been-
wanted to have a map.
He's
as well.
building a fucking nice pub crawl, to be fair.
But
You're building a nice pub crawl, just general pub crawl. We're building as if we're
in the Golden Mile.
and fucking
Yours makes sense.
Newton Haven and are about to fight robots later on, unknowingly.
But I've also made mine pitchable as an actual pub crawl because I've started with somewhere where you can talk about the night. I've moved to somewhere where you can play a game. Now I'm somewhere where you can go get a
barred.
quick cheap drink. Oh fuck, I'm barred, like shite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have one of these crappy ales, down it, and get the fuck out.
Crappy ales.
I'm gonna have a jump up here.
He's like-
I'm gonna have a webinar basically. Is what I'm
Also,
saying.
you go in and
Nice.
it's, you know, you have like Mia McCutcheon or whatever at the bar, whoever's there, Sweaty Betty, and you'll go, Ryan Robertson, or Callum McKinley, as in you.
Because we are
you're
actually barred, Aaron.
You're barred, and then you
We
get
got
kicked
barred
out.
from spoons, so it's perfect.
And then there's 3 half-drank tenants outside at the beer garden because they've not bloody
No,
picked
Josh,
everything up yet.
that's
and
where
then
the
just-
situation's worse. There's a half-drunk Tennant's, a quarter-drunk Guinness, and a
Half-drunk
quarter-drunk
Waterstones.
Wardleton's, and you're like, well, all for one and one for all, it's pint 3.
Aye,
Get that concoction, didn't you?
3 of them things at once.
Aye.
Shocking. But aye, Westkirk.
We were in agreement, you had like...
Yeah,
fish
we were in
products.
this like spiritual, we don't, like, we know what we're picking kind of thing, because
Yours
Yeah.
is factually makes sense. I just figured if I had to go 12 pints.
it's just the first thing that popped into my mind when
Well,
it was
absolutely.
Gary
Okay.
King, you're bad!
There was like some that were like easy shoe-ins just because of how they relate to the movie, and there was ones
Yeah.
that involved thought.
Yeah, I mean, even if it didn't have like the beer garden outside with, you know, Gary drinking the 3 half-drank pints, you know,
You're barred.
it would have
It's
still,
spoons.
the you're bad, exactly.
I've
'Cause-
never been barred from a bar in my life.
Different spoons.
No, I didn't
No,
even
you-
go bar. I wasn't even there that night. Or at least I wasn't part of that.
No, you've never been barred, but
I've
you've
never been barred.
been escorted.
Yeah, but different.
Escorted from the
Being
function.
kicked at the buff. And
Man.
right,
Sorry,
we're on
Aaron.
number 4 here.
Right, number 4.
I've not even been kicked at a bar in a long time. I've been on my best behaviour.
A calendar year.
So this is where I get kind of
Well,
lost
my
on the
drinking's
pub
only
names.
rose.
But
Oh, maybe not actually. Anyway.
this is where they go. This is when they're quite peckish. As
This
Gary
is when
King's
they're
drinking
peckish.
these, so they're like,
They're
you know,
peckish.
Gary's, you know, he's not going to eat anything, but everyone else is like, I might get some chips or something, you know. So
They're running off
Aye.
towards the Cross Hands pub,
Cross Hands.
number 4, and they're like, you know what? I'm quite hungry. I could do with some. I could eat shit. The next
know.
pub does shit. Runs through a bush, hops on, runs away.
I know where you're going with this.
Absolutely, and they get to Scran Central. But not only are they in Scran Central in the Cross Hands, this is the pub where tensions blow over. There's a pool table in this pub, there's tellies, there's music. This is where they spend Hugman A 1990
I think it's 90.
into 91.
It is.
Or 2.
A great time to be alive. This is their regular, basically. This is where they come to kick off all shit. But speaking of kicking up shit, Gary King goes to the toilet, makes awkward small talk with a man, and there's only one pub in the town where you make incredibly awkward small talk, Josh, right, with a man, and then you fight them, and then there's a 5-on-5 in the toilet, there's a weird fucking cubicle that will never be fucking open. We're going for the same pub, aren't we, again?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I know
I mean, it's been for Aaron, so it's no use to...
7 pub, 7 pints from 9 a.m.
And then they get into a big fight, and they unite, ladies and gentlemen. The disabled toilets is never fucking open.
Willy
It's
Wassels.
Willy
Willy
Wassels.
Willy Wassels. Willy Wassels.
Man, what
So-
you having for dinner, Josh?
Probably what I usually get, the salt
Cajun
chili,
chili.
salt chili, or Cajun even, loaded fries.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I might go for tempura
Oh,
on this night.
that's very good.
I'll come to why later. Because later on, I might get some fish in another pub.
Oh. I know what you're talking about. I'm not even going to say anymore.
So I might get some tempura
I
and
mean,
wassels.
Well,
And
wassels.
I mean, at this point, you know, we're 3 pints and I've had some weird ass shit. I'm probably looking to tame it down with a nice quiet little cools.
Yeah, like
So
I
right,
love
a low percentage beer because don't want to get too fucked. Yeah, like
Oh, I love a cools.
absolutely.
If it's wassels, I'll enjoy like a wee. If we're only having the 1 pint in wassels, I'll have a strawberry strongbow.
Fair.
I know it's a pint,
It's
it's
a
cider,
pint,
but it's
it's a
a
pint.
pint.
If there is a pub in the town where we are going to go to the toilet and get in a fight, it's probably Wassels on a
And
Saturday.
it's also big enough. It's also a big
Absolutely.
enough space to have 5 of
Absolutely.
us scrapping 5 other robots. You know.
Wassels, every time I'm in there, there's just always some guy at the cubicle asking me the most
Small talk.
random questions.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's me just really awkwardly asking this guy questions and he's giving me nothing. Like it's weird. You're never going to get a fully fledged conversation. There's always somebody in this shitter. There's that one
And it
that's always
finally
out of
pops
order.
out.
Yeah,
What the fuck? Oh, that's what that
But
is.
I went for this one mainly because it's about that time for dinner.
Yeah.
And this is when in the film they go to their regular. The place they spent the New Year's in.
This is
Imagine a
where
New
we
Year in
spend.
Wassels.
This is our part
I
one
would
for
spend
base
my
night.
New Year Wassels.
Exactly. This is why you kicked off with Wassels because it is like it's the go-to.
It
It's the regular. But that's why I wanted to save it. Because see if the fucking market in is shit, it is. See if Truthy Neighbours is shit, it is.
True,
If you're not
something
drunk,
like 40.
you've got Wassels fourth. You've got that.
Because even
And
like
the
even
future.
literally on Sunday there, you were there in the morning,
No,
and then
It's brilliant.
you know after the shanter, we were all like, where did I go? Like
You're
you
right.
know,
Smugglers.
like smugglers after it was terrible, and then
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't know that, Josh.
And then
Scampi fries, Josh, right?
Scampi fries,
The bacon.
I
You know, Emily bought a 6-pack, and then
bacon
the other
fries.
day
or
there,
scampi
bacon,
fries?
it was a 3 and 3.
Oh,
Scampi and
I've
bacon.
got you on to the scampi fries. I don't know.
I don't think it was your doing. I think it was the fact it was the only option in there.
It was staring me right in the soul. I think if they had Whoppers,
That's
I would
in your
still go for
rainbow.
scampi fries just
They
to
were
try
so
it.
oddly nice as well.
Yeah,
Oh, they were lovely.
They were lovely.
It was
Yeah.
a perfect compliment the fucking shenanigans that was going on beside us.
But my point being,
What's that fucking guy saying?
Oh, there's a guy in Smugglers
Oh, yeah.
singing a song
I'm
about
gonna
like
fuck
fucking
you.
hard and tight and slowly.
Yeah.
And it was so weird. Then he sang a version of American Pie, but it wasn't American Pie. It was a
Yeah, it
really
was-
crude, offensive version of American Pie. But because everyone else was just singing the actual lyrics
it was that
of
same
American
really skinny
Pie,
guy, wasn't
you
it?
couldn't hear
Aye,
it.
really tall, skinny guy.
I seen him in there last time I was there. He's a regular probably.
Absolutely. And Josh, you went for Wassels as well for this one, I'm assuming
Yeah.
similar reasons.
Yeah, because well, you know, in the film they're away to get scran. Where else are we going to get scran other than Spoons because we're barred from it? Wassels. I'm
Absolutely.
never getting like. There's only 2 places that will get, you know, quick scran as
Get-
well as a
get
drink.
scran, you know?
Because if I'm getting food at Smith's, it's because I'm having it for my, you know, 2 courses dinner, you know, proper dinner, you
I've
know,
lost my pen.
that kind of thing. You know, if I'm just wanting a wee chips or a load of fries or this, whatever, either Westkirk or Wassels, but remember we're barred from Westkirk, so we're going to Wassels. And also it's just like, even in general, it's the best, like, even if we're already there in the day, it's like a
Right,
last
but-
resort if everywhere else is shit.
This is the one that we're
You know?
going to sit in probably for the longest on this pub crawl,
Yeah.
I imagine.
And begrudgingly leave, I imagine.
I begrudgingly leave to move on to the next joint.
It's also where, like,
But
I
we'll
mean,
also become closer
it's also
as friends.
like even the people like that would be, I guess, just a wee bit younger than us, and you know, the young team when we're older
True.
and we're doing our like pub crawl or whatever, there'll be people our age at Wassels as well. You know, it's for all age groups, you know.
And
You'll
you
be
know what?
scrapping a bunch of
This
19-year-olds.
is when we're going to meet
Wassels
fucking
bathroom.
Basil. This is when we meet fucking Basil.
Yeah,
Basil rocks up at this point. Your old bully rocks up Josh White.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know who that is, but some
He's
bully
already sat at the
rocks
table.
up exactly. He's nicked a chair.
Even the
Yeah.
Polishman's there.
Aye, the fucking...
The marmalade sandwich is there.
Mate, see when we look over and see like fucking Taylor McGill and our pals, that in Lasso's a mullet man, we're in for a weird ass
Nah, wait.
night, and I'm like, man, I've got a fucking ring.
What would
here.
that be? Like a cheese sandwich with like brown bread?
What
I
the
don't know.
fuck is... What the fuck, Josh White.
I don't know.
That is an appalling thing.
I don't
to
know.
say on a
I-
podcast. I am not cutting.
I don't know.
I am not
You said
cutting
marmalade
that
sandwich 'cause of the-
cheese sandwich with brown bread.
Well, I'm
in
colour- the
relation
colour of
to
the-
fucking Taylor McGill our pals.
The colour of the hair, probably. I don't fucking know.
That is some cussed shit.
I mean
Josh
that
White.
in the nicest, the most.
We are peaked. We are peaked.
Have we?
That is the first official piss take of this episode of Piss Takes. Can we get Josh White piss take of the day on screen,
Well-
Ryan?
No, but wait, right, okay. You know the marmalade sandwich is because of, ginger in the middle and then two blondes in the, left and right. I don't know what Taylor McGill's pals are, but I'm, if I'm going to assume that they have brown hair, then I don't fucking know.
But you used the word cheese and
Aye.
brown bread.
Well, cheese kind of
So-
yellow, and then you get the something like that. I thought of a sandwich. You probably thought of something far worse. Or the fact that cheese sandwich.
Fuck.
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know how this is.
I just thought, who are we most likely to find in Wassels on a cold and rainy night in Ayr?
Not the marmalade sandwich.
You're right, Andy Scott, Basil.
Yeah.
And we'll make small talk with him. We'll probably offer to buy him. You're right, this is a fun anecdote from the Welly from a few days ago. So I was up in the Welly before the wrestling, and I'm talking to this guy at the bar. I'm trying to buy my fish and chips and my pint of Guinness, right? So I get my Guinness, it's pouring, and this old boy comes up to me, 70-odd-year-old. He says, "Is that your pals over there?" He's me all that pal. I'm like, "Aye." He says, "Oh, it's good you've got pals." And I'm like, "Right. I've not got any pals. You know, my dad died last year. We're cleaning his house today. Well, a few weeks ago. We found him a necklace in it. Gold. Got 600 quid for it today. I'm like, living the high life." And I just wanted him to shut up. He was just about to finish his carols, but I've been talking to this lad for 10 minutes. I wanted to go out and talk to Daniel and BC about the fucking wrestling we're going to go see. I can see my fish and chips is coming to the fucking table. And I'm like, "Right, that's my dinner here. I'll buy you a pint, mate." And he's like, "No, don't do that. You work hard for your money. You won't be buying me a pint. Never buy anybody anything. Especially no old boys you don't know." As he finishes his carols, buys another one, and I fuck off back to the table. Daniel goes up to the bar to buy himself a can of Iron Brew, because we were planning on leaving the second I finished my fish and chips to head off to the wrestling, because it was queued back by quite a far bit via the joyous Instagram thing. And this guy sees Daniel with his Iron Brew, this old boy gets talking to him, and Daniel's like, "He's a bit of a weirdo, he's giving me that kind of pedo energy." I'm like, "Huh? That's weird." Anyway, so Daniel would go down to the toilet at this point. The guy would follow. And they'd be standing in some murals in the Merchant. By the way, the Merchant is the Wassels of the Glasgow
North.
pub crawl. And apparently this guy just started talking to Daniel specifically about his father's bollocks. Daniel comes back up and is like, "This is well weird. He's weird. Drink up, I'm down in my iron." And this guy comes over having bought Daniel vodka. Declined my pint that I tried to buy him, told me to never buy a pint for anybody. And then he bought fucking Daniel vodka. I guess I wasn't his fancy piece of the night. He liked Daniel. So he rocks up and gives Daniel a vodka for his Iron Brew. Daniel's got a vodka and Iron Brew. Beastie's just kind of sat there like, "What the fuck is happening, folks? Why is he not came for me?" And we're like, "Oh, you're jealous? Oh, you fucking beastie. Will you go up and you talk to that lad?" Unfortunately, we never saw him again.
Wonder what he's up to.
Smoking goat.
Smoking goat. I put smoking goat my fourth, just because I think I like it.
Is that
I
a
think
smoking
it's-
goat on your picture?
Yes, sir.
I am curious as to where's left. I feel like you've hit 4 of the big hitters already.
I have. I've just started off. I think, as you were saying earlier, I think I've blew my load too soon.
Aye.
I think.
We're having a shite night later, aren't we? We're in Central. We're in fucking Central Bar last, aren't we?
No, what do you take me for?
The rest
I
of it's
wouldn't
going to
take
be
us to the Central
like-
Bar. No, I'll go
No.
somewhere right, man. I'll go somewhere.
Central Bar's in there.
I picked Central Bar. Anyway, sorry. I picked smoking goat because I think you're talking about scran. I don't eat when I'm drinking, obviously.
Yeah.
I'll never eat before I drink, so I'm not too worried about scran on the most. Or when it's like the end of the
It
night.
never ends well when you don't eat.
No, but it ends even worse when I do eat.
Nah.
Oh,
So
I
I think
suppose.
no matter what, it's going to end bad.
We're still benching you because you took a whitey, aren't we?
Oh, 100%.
Just to
Buy
get-
probably pub 6.
Aye.
Saying that's been
Fucking
tense.
four, man.
I meant time I walked out of Wassels, threw up by the water pump in the
Aye,
middle
then
of the
just-
town, and then I made it back.
Oh, you got on with it.
But anyway, I think it's probably go. I just like the way it looks. See the atmosphere, I like the
It is
low
nice.
hanging ceilings, the karaoke. Oh, it's too early.
The walls.
If somebody didn't be DJing on the wall,
Underground,
Yes.
signal.
you've got your Jaipurs. Maybe a wee cheeky. Is that Jaipur?
No, Jubel.
Jubel, not a Jaipur.
We're in the beer garden.
You had a Jubel, Aaron?
Actually.
I like a Jaipur.
At this
love a Jubel.
At that peachy kind of flavour. At this point, we're in the
The
beer garden.
wee beer
actually.
garden, a wee Jubel on, a wee peachy fruit.
Because it's
kinda
still
pick
it's
us up.
sunny in your hypothetical world here. Because we've just been
Aye.
at Smith's beer garden, somewhere in the smoking goat beer
Ah,
garden with a
This
Jubel.
is like the perfect scenario.
Outdoor beer gardens all the time.
His is not practical in a sense that it depends on glorious sunshine in Scotland and timings of bars being open's a bit dodgy. But
Yeah.
he's building
In a perfect world.
He's building the perfect pub crawl right now.
Like a wee, I see a Jubel in the sun, that wee
Right,
peachy fizz. I
Yeah.
gotta pick you back up to get you ready for the 5th.
Absolutely.
Central bar.
It only devastated me when that. Remember when we were in Golfex and we were like, you know, Dan was like, "Come on, let's go to Spoons or whatever," and then I'm like, "No, we'll go to the Goat because I want a Jubel," and they had none left.
But that also,
I didn't have anything.
your vote managed to get us into Smoky Goat, which delayed Spoons, which I fucking hate.
Well, we put spoons on our list as a joke.
Because we aren't going to be in Spoons.
Exactly.
We're not going to be in it.
We're
going to
going to
be in there
walk
for
in
30
and
seconds.
leave.
And then
Spoons is our free pass in our pub crawl if we elect to keep it in the actual pub crawl. It's 11 pints in the night.
we're going to be in.
12 pubs, 11 pints.
Walking Spoons, 30 seconds, Sweaty Betty. Daniel, Ryan, no, Callum, aka Ryan, your bard, out. And then Wassels.
But
Well,
it is
something
a
like
shame. I'm pretty sure the owner of the Smoky Goat is a piece of shit.
Yes,
what I've
that's
heard.
right.
Maybe.
True of most places
From
though.
what I've heard.
That's what does.
Yeah, that's not very nice anyway.
It's Swadug Bar as well.
Yeah.
I braced my fucking fat, man.
So what, pub 5. So they've just went to the Cross Hands. They have got into a big ass fight with these lads. Andy is furious with Gary fucking King because Gary's King mum is not dead. They have a wee bit of back and forth and they agree that the only option they have, because by the way, the folk they get into a fight with were robots and blue ink in them and they don't know quite how far this goes. Everyone's been a wee bit dodgy. Nobody quite remembers them, so they elect that they have to just finish the green and
Just there.
walk,
The Green and Walk.
which is an old expression from the green and walk. You know,
Green and walk.
I know, it's an old expression for the green and walk, Alex. Finish the green and walk. One night we were it was like 11 o'clock at night and we're still at Green and Castle. We've just been
11 o'clock at
Yes,
night.
myself, Reese and
Come on.
Daniel. It was a school night, we're at Green and 'cause we used to leave at 8 and we're at Green and it's still at 11 and we're like, right, we've got the entire cycle path to go and it is going to be like real fucking deep because you know you're at like deep o'clock and we're like, right. And Reese just hits us with a question, what would you do if I fell off the cliff into darkness and died? And me and Daniel came to the agreement, would finish the green and walk and then deal with it. Because you've got to finish what you started and then consider the problem. And it just became a catchphrase going forward. Like, if something
like a life
goes wrong,
lesson.
what are you going to do? You finish the green and walk. If you get benched because of a whitey, what are we going to do? We're going to finish the
Finish
pub
the green.
crawl. Then we'll come and find you and your pastor fucking nerd boys.
This is when Callum downs the Mozarts or whatever.
Exactly.
They don't do Mozarts.
Callum has downed all of the fucking sewers and fucking wassels.
Fireballs.
The fireballs and wassels. He and Daniel have made up from the temporal fallout they had, probably over the marmalade sandwich, who are the fucking brown bread cheese sandwich that Josh White's pitched as in wassels. And they're like, right, we are good companions again. Pub 5, the good companions, because this is the first time that they are on the same page.
So there's a nice wee like scene where they're just kind of walking and walking and walking and walking, and then they enter there, and they just down the pints.
Yes.
But then this is when they're starting to get the stairs, aren't they? This is when
Oh,
they're-
yeah.
this is when this is when
Oh, I know where
this
Josh
is-
White's taking us.
This is when
Josh White, I know where you're taking us.
This is when the regulars are kind of giving you the look.
Oh yeah, Josh White.
I don't know where he's
I'm
taking
feeling
us.
it.
I don't know
I'm
where he's
feeling
taking
it.
Right.
Josh
There's
White,
only one way to find out.
you're giving us the countdown.
Give me the countdown, Josh.
3,
Give him my Staropramen.
2, 1.
Hey!
Smugglers! I'm taking you to Bridges.
I did go for
Bridges,
it.
nice.
Oh fuck me! This man just put the 12 best pubs in the town.
Of course, the 12
I say that, Aaron. You've got like one good pub left,
Yeah.
and then you're in the shit. Like, what is happening?
Aye, but-
He's planning to be benched by pub fucking 6. He's
God's
not coming.
sake.
I'm
With the
getting
rest.
last bus. I'm last bus
Exactly.
game.
He's not.
No, you're not.
Close
Last
to
bus.
10, last bus.
Aaron, it's
I'm
currently
right, boys.
6 in the evening.
No, Aaron, you're gonna walk from Kincaid to fucking Dunmellan. However, we're getting
After
to
the
Kincaid.
man to stay at someone's house because I've been dropped off.
Fucking hell,
Wait,
right. Golf
Wait,
X,
Aaron, that
Aaron.
looks like the Pokemon
Well, I just-
Unknown.
So it does actually. Anyway, well, that's not mine.
I go for Golf X.
Big Golf X, because, well, considering, I mean, we'll talk about location, but I think all the places in there kind of
Aye, they're all
close enough
5 minute
anyway.
walk.
It's a small town. Again, Golf X, it's just a selection of. And again, if we're still talking 6 PM, the weather's still nice.
Curiosity, what are we having in Golf X?
This.
Not sponsored.
Because they still have it.
I fucking wish we were sponsored.
Guess what we're not having?
I'm going to email
And
them.
Smugglers.
I'm
They
going
had
to
it on that
email
one.
them on behalf of
Apparently
us.
they had it. Apparently.
Oh, they did.
I've only heard that they did Starro for like 4 months straight, and that it was lovely, and there was a reason to go into Smugglers.
See, Josh, you've used Smugglers in a position where it's a good joke. I'll raise you one later. Golf X, Aaron.
Right, Golf X, I think the selection in there,
It's
granted,
fucking
they
peak.
go rid of Blue Moon.
I'm still
Aye,
enjoying
that's
my Starro.
But you enjoy a Star,
Aye,
your
yes.
Sahis, your
Couldn't want
Peronis, your Tenants.
Not to mention
There's,
the beer
you know,
garden.
The beer garden is
Oh, we're in the
now.
Have you
beer
been in the
garden,
Golf
yeah.
X beer garden? Have you been in the Golf
Oh,
X
we
beer
were there
garden?
yesterday.
Yeah.
I've been a ton of
Oh.
times, and I'd go as far as say it's the best beer garden there now.
It is the
Would
best
you
beer
agree?
garden in the town.
Yeah,
I'd say.
Josh. Aye.
Guys.
It's fucking huge.
It's
And
huge.
I've
You've
only
got
ever been there when it's
cushions.
dead.
Aye,
Imagine
imagine
it's
it's
busy and
busy.
lively on a Saturday, because
Aye,
it'd have to be a
full on.
Saturday we do this.
full on couches, big telly as well.
It's
Or
a big
whatever.
telly.
Oh, there's a big telly with golf on.
Like,
Fit the last time. but
so out in
the
that beer
golf one is-
garden where you drink a choice, most likely a Staropramen.
Yeah.
Aye.
I reckon that's just like,
Pretty big,
that'll be the peak of my night, is when I'm sat at the back of there.
Yeah. Aye, true, because this is when you're...
And that's, I think
This
that's when
is the last one you'll remember.
you'll be, aye, and the last one you'll probably be in a beer garden.
Look at
This
six-
will be what,
7
o'clock?
pubs left.
Yeah, and this is the last one you're going to remember, Josh. You're fucking 4 pints deep.
Billy
Right.
Bridges.
I'm taking you to Bridges because A, it's just up the road for Wassels, and B, I really like it.
I like Bridges.
I really like Bridges, and
I'll
I
back
think
you up.
after Wassels, you've just had the scran, you potentially in this hypothetical world have just had a fight, you need a pub to bring you down from Wassels before taking you up with where we're going next.
Mhm.
This is a bit like Truthy Neebles. This is a down before we reach new heights, because you can't just do banger after banger after
aye.
banger after, oh shit, now it's 6
So-
shitholes in front of us.
Where I went wrong.
Because we're going to get to pub 11, and this man is going to have Christina's on his fucking ball, and I'm going to grab that ball, and I'm going to love it as far that way as possible. Anyway,
Anyway.
and then I'll ask the question, would you still love me if I drank in Christina's? Quite probably not. Aye, Bridges, we'll sit in Bridges, and this is when I'll hit the fucking Guinness part. It's Guinness o'clock for Ryan. He'll
Guinness
get his
o'clock?
first Guinness of the night in Bridges. We'll probably be in here for half an hour, 40 minutes. We'll have a lovely wee blether, and then we'll get on with the good shit, because now, after 5 pints, I reckon we're starting to feel it.
Mhm.
I reckon
Oh,
5
100%.
pints in,
100%.
we are now intoxicated, which means, to quote Drowning Pool, let the bodies hit the floor. With pub 6 through fucking 12, this pub crawl is about to reach its Neville level. Mine has been relatively tame in the sense I've taken these to old man pubs, but the old man pubs are getting to fuck, and the party is about to start. Josh White, we're going to Smugglers, and that is a fucking party, if I've ever heard of a party.
Opposites on that case, the party's about to end.
I know,
We're going
Aaron.
to be in
It's
6
just
man
because of
pubs.
I chose because of how quick it was, just in terms of the pacing of the film, and also just because
The first time we went to Smugglers,
just
Josh White,
get that
was
pint.
generation.
Literally Sunday, we were all like, right, get that fucking pint and you went out of here, and got a couple of looks. You know,
Not as good as the
all
time- not-
70-year-olds.
Not as the time me, you and Daniel were in there. Remember, we sat right in front of the bar. We had 3 Madries in front of us. At this point, this was before Madry was in any pub in the town. It was in Smugglers.
Smugglers like pioneers. They had to
Yes,
start around the Madrid.
absolutely. They had this just before, so we were all like, oh man, we've not had this in a pub ever. So we're like treasuring this pint, and all of a sudden, this 70-year-old woman flirts with, I think, all 3 of us at once. And Daniel's just kind of like, drink the fuck up. So we did, and we got the fuck out of Smugglers. The fact that everything is streamed on Facebook as well, man.
It is.
I forgot about that.
Like that is its like. I refuse to believe that Smugglers has got proper CCTV. It's just the Facebook Live. Like if a crime happened in Smugglers, it would show on the Facebook Live as the evidence and nothing more. Honestly. Right.
Now I've made my big pitch for letting the bodies hit the floor of my next few pubs. Aaron's made his pitch for, well, this is about to get pretty shit. We're going to Central Bar soon, we're going to Christina's. Josh White, I have no idea where this is going because yours has been quite similar to mine and it's been a pretty decent mix. I get yours sticking faithful to the film, so I have a vague idea of where things are going, but I will tell you where I am going.
Right, I'm going to have a wee look at my list.
I am going...
Because I don't really remember and I just need to make sure that
You
I'm
just
on the right
fucked
track.
my segue.
Go on.
And I could have gave you a perfect opportunity to cover for the fact that you forgot your list. And cover for the fact I forgot where my list goes from despite hyping it up to fuck. I was going to say I'm going to go for the first piss takes piss break of the episode and I'm going to get more Staropramen.
That's true, actually. Let's do that.
Right, on to the next Staro. These ones were procured from Asda, I believe.
Yes. No, yeah. That's the
Employee discount or no?
No. Unfortunately, with
Oh,
the
you don't? Aye, not in cigarettes and beer, don't you know?
unfortunately with the Asda quality discount, I cannot use it on alcohol or fuel or cigarettes or anything age restricted or
Anything good.
some other shit.
All the fun
So,
stuff.
but I can spend it on green peppers. I don't fucking know. Something like that.
Let's get these bottles open and let's
Speaking
get
of
back
green,
on with our pub crawl. Yeah, green, we love green.
Green
It's the
Asda,
colour of the
green
world's
Staro.
end. And the...
It's a mint cornetto.
Absolutely.
Should have got mint cornettos for the Tesco's.
We should have had cornettos, that would have been a really funny bit.
Yeah.
Right there.
And it would have been a lovely, just delicious little dessert, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Get it open, Josh.
Get it open. So we've got Homer, because basically I forgot to bring it with me, but we were in Prague, and we were in this, how the kind of the same building as this was created, but like, anyway, as you know, we were there, we were at that human location, and we were at Staropramen Brewery for the really mediocre tour, and after that there was merchandise on sale, and it was just a shitty shelf, I guess, and like a little wardrobe of stuff, including that.
You could buy a Blue Moon glass.
You could. And one of those things that I bought for, I think it was 800 crowns.
Human body is water.
He's
Like 8 beer.
he's working again.
Drink, not drinking is only going to make it worse.
He's alive. He's back.
I'm not saying I got both of your stories off, I'm saying I got thirsty.
All of life problems.
Nice. So anyway, I bought his souvenir. Rise was this lovely hat.
As was Callum's.
As was Callum's.
We have matching hatties.
I ended up buying a bottle opener. It was nice and wooden, said Staropramen on it, but I forgot to bring it. So I guess you won't see it.
Oh, it's fucking nice.
But instead you're going to hear Homer.
80% of the human body is
Water.
water.
Or in
Like
my
8
case,
beer.
beer.
Says Peter Griffin.
Oh,
I think Callum already made that bit actually,
right.
regarding the Homer. There we are. Pouring this lovely. I mean, I love that we've got this nice little lighting setup because, well, look at this. This is just my photography me coming into play, but look at that. It looks so
I'm
nice.
not gonna lie, I think it tastes better come to the cans than it does the bottle.
I agree.
Oh, very
bottle
much.
beer isn't particularly good.
See, no, see Miller. And a bottle.
Corona, yes, fair enough.
See Staropramen and
Corona bottle.
see Staro in the small bottles.
Yeah, that's quite good.
They're fucking lovely.
I've never had
and
small
so
bottles.
are they in the cans, and so they are in draft. But see these bottles, I can only enjoy these big bottles if they're like poured.
Poured out, yeah, because I actually had one I
I don't
couldn't
know.
finish. It just doesn't taste
See
good.
if I'm drinking it like this. Don't know.
I'm doing it for branding reasons, so people can always see Staropramen as well as on my head, and as well ideally covering the piss takes logo more than I am. Right, so the next pub they fuck off to is the Trusty Servant, and in the Trusty Servant the boys bump in to the Reverend Green. Now you may think Trusty Servant is because, well, they try and buy drugs from them, but no, it is in fact because he is a trusty servant of the evil robots, and they begin to understand more about the plot. Pub 6,
I'm it, Robot.
ladies and gentlemen.
Who's doing the countdown?
3, 2, 1, show.
The Tamashanta.
The Tamashanta.
Mulligan.
That's what I
Mulligans.
put smugglers.
Smugglers.
Okay.
Still with your Golf X.
Decent.
Get that Golf X.
Get a smuggler's picture in there, Aaron.
a gun.
Get a
I'm just
scampi
gonna
fry in there.
Aye, Scampy Fries coming up.
Yeah, scampi fry in with the smugglers.
See, I've got Meg the Horse's Tail / key.
I'll have
A picture of a burger.
no, that's too shit. Wait.
such a good use of time. I have chosen the Tam O'Shanter because this is where I think we will meet our evening's trusty servant. Okay?
Yes.
So you'll have noticed in the corner of the Tam O'Shanter stands a man. That man's name is Soapy. Soapy is an absolute fucking legend. Soapy does not work in the Tam O'Shanter, but he does unofficially. Soapy changes the kegs, he cleans the pub, he takes pint glasses back, he does all that shit, and do you know what his payment is? Pints of cider.
Is this a true story?
Yes. Soapy you will always see in the corner. His payment message is getting money from behind the bar to put into the jukebox. Yes. He doesn't work in there. He just basically volunteers in the pub. He spends all day in the pub. From it opens, he opens the pub, drinks the entire day.
He opens the pub?
Yeah, he's there with the open and helps set it up, helps clean it.
The older guy?
Yeah, the old boy Soapy, yeah.
Him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought
this is a legendary story.
Yes, and he is in the Shanter. He is our trusty servant. And do you know what he will serve us? He will serve us coins. Coins for what? Coins for the jukebox. Because we've got to pub 6. I'm sick fed up of the shite music I was listening to in Bridges and Wassels. I want control of the music. I think Kenny Rogers, the gambler, needs to play. Let's get it on in the Shanter. I think Sabrina Carpenter Espresso needs to play. Let's get it on in the Shanter.
I loved walking into Wassels, no, not Wassels, Tam O'Shanter for the first time in a year. And the first thing that I hear before I even see yous, knowing that yous are there, is espresso.
Yes, so we're sat up the back, there's the puggy. Basically, this is me easing us into our crazy night that's about to ensue with control over the crazy night, because we're about to lose control of said crazy night very quickly, much like our characters do. This is the final pub we're going to have control in. And control, thanks to Soapy, over the jukebox. And there's always 2 young fucking pricks in the Tam O'Shanter that come up to the bar and start mansplaining something useless to you, like they're uni course from Edinburgh. We're just down from Edinburgh, yeah, we're studying computers, yeah, and we thought we'd come down to Ayr for the night, and we heard the story of Tam O'Shanter, and you know, we thought we'd come on to the almost oldest pub in the town, and also it shuts at 9, so we have to get here early.
You got your Rabbies later because, well, Rabbi Burns, of course, and they don't know any better, I suppose.
That's my pitch for the Tam O'Shanter as our equivalent of the trusty servant.
Very good. Aaron Wise.
Well, I got it.
If you insist.
I mean, I put Smugglers, because again, I mean, you put Smugglers before me. I think Smugglers, what a place.
What a fucking place.
To go to Smugglers, you need to be at least 5 pints down in the first place to handle the place.
Absolutely.
You can't have Smugglers first or second, because you're in there sober. That'll end the night there.
I think Smugglers is the most talked about pub in this episode so far. So far, if you counted the amount of seconds that Smugglers has been talked about, I think it would have the most amount.
So surely what?
Smuggle. Sure, maybe by a second.
But when you go to Smugglers and you're in there, and I mean, it was what day? Was it yesterday we were in?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. So it was a Sunday. I mean, a fucking Sunday, the day that the Lord rested. Every pub was dead as a doornail. We were outside Smugglers. And we heard the fucking building. The building was shaking.
The fucking Glen was playing.
The Glen was playing. That was it. The Glen was playing. The fucking lights were playing again. And then we enter. There's the woman with the live stream always on there. You've got the folk up dancing. The place is fucking. It wasn't heaving, but it was busy. And you're like, man, it's like entering a different realm. It's like its own habitat. I think that's why 6 for Smugglers. And the selection again, you've got your scampi and your bacon. This is where I might have least that.
Yeah, scampi, bacon, fries.
Aye, fries.
You're kind of get it mixed up with scampi and bacon.
So if I'm feeling a wee bit peckish, or maybe the gang feeling peckish later on in the middle of the night, a wee pick me up. Some of that, they chips are fucking, the fries are delicious, man. So a wee pick me up.
Right.
And I mean,
fries.
a fucking a weep, they don't have starve anymore. Because this would be what
it's only been rumoured exists. A Mandela effect, if you will.
Fucking happened, Josh, right? It was 350.
And it was,
I'm sure.
It was 350, and it was fucking...
Right, Josh, right, where are we going?
Right, we're going to Mulligan's, right?
Why are we going to Mulligan's?
We're going to Mulligan's because, well, it's kind of setting up where, you know, later events, but also nice little walking scene down the high street, first up the Sandgate, and then you visit quite a quiet place. Mulligan's is never busy.
No.
Yeah. Reverend Green as well. It's got a similar setup. I'm quite simple with this one, if I'm being completely honest. But also Mulligan's, Green, Reverend Green, weed. 4-leaf clover.
True.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
If I'm being completely honest and truthful.
I do like Mulligan's. I mean, see when we were in on Connell's birthday.
Yeah, it was alright.
Like, Mulligan's is a nice place.
Yeah, it was nice. It was
Too
I'm
bad
a
there's
drink
not a
soon.
lot of people that go there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If Mulligan's was busier, I would maybe enjoy it
Maybe
even
I-
more.
That's a
Maybe
very
we
nice
start throwing it
building.
into rotation. See, that is next to Golf Expo, and Golf Expo has
It's
a
better,
better
so-
selection than the
Yeah,
beer
beer
garden.
garden, exactly. It's
Mulligan's not a beer garden. Can you even go
yeah,
there?
yeah, it's
Mulligan's
beer
does
garden.
it, and
It's not as nice though.
it's not as nice, but it's still
It's quite good.
pretty good because it's got some, you know.
I don't know. Maybe we need to try it sometime.
'Cause it's-
Oh, we'll go for it.
it's
We
got
might in
some-
our pub crawl.
Hey,
Who
it's got-
knows?
Oh, we will.
Hey, Mulligan's Beer Garden's got some lovely brollies, lovely umbrellas for the shade.
Sure.
That's all you need.
The next pub they venture to, pub number 7, is the Two-Headed Dog. And this is where they unite with Sam. They go for a quick quickie in the disabled or something like that, and that's not true. What actually happens is the twins are revealed to be blanks, and said twins attack. They are the Two-Headed Dog. They attack in the beer garden where Sam goes for a smoke. Ladies and gentlemen, pub number 7 on this pub crawl. In 3, in a 2, in a 1 is Smith's.
Bridges.
Golf X.
We are all over the joint in your reality.
Yeah, I know. Mine didn't have the thought of walking, because I just thought. I mean,
Aye,
at
it's all
most
5
it
minutes
is
away,
close enough.
Yeah.
But you're right, me saying if I was to redo it, I'd probably be more faithful. But I just thought, in my dream world, weather was brilliant all night.
Aye.
If I could have a pub crawl with 12 pubs, where am I wanting to stay away and where am I wanting to finish?
Aye.
But I think I kind of got mixed up in the way of what became what one I liked the most as well.
Yeah.
So now I'm always kind of in two realms.
We're in Bridges now.
But we are in Bridges.
Fair enough. You get
What
much
is-
on Bridges?
Hmm?
Much on Bridges?
I really like Bridges. I think
Yeah,
Bridges is
absolutely.
yeah,
It's been in all
easily.
3 of our crawls.
yeah, like as Josh said, it's like the Wellington. If it wasn't the Wellington,
Aye,
like
it's the Old Familiar as
but-
well. The Welly's Old Familiar.
they actually have good liquor. I
Yeah.
feel like Welly
Doesn't.
struggles.
Really doesn't.
Like, and I don't like saying it because I may have the Welly later on, and I like the Wellington, but they really like the drink really pisses you off it.
Mm-hmm.
When you're sitting there sipping for the sake of no what to drink, it's no fun. So I think Bridges, I mean, it's what you see is what you get. Old man's pub, they've got the old decor, you've got your tenants, you've got your Guinness, there's no much else, it's nothing fancy. They've got the seats there, the table is fucking older than us.
Aye.
I mean, you've seen that table.
That table, God.
But yeah, I mean, we were able to sit, we planted our arses, we were comfy, we weren't cold, the drinks were there, the folk were all yapping away, nobody was really giving us hassle, we got served like that, came down, so I think Bridges, after the madness of
It's
smugglers and the
nice.
madness everywhere else,
You want to come down?
just a wee come down, just a wee, have a minute, the telly's on, if you want to watch whatever was on the telly last time, it was A&E or something, you can just chill out. Have a
A&E.
look.
True, somebody jumped out a
Police
window.
Aye, it does, isn't it?
So I went for Smith's because Smith's has a beer garden and I think we could get into a fight with them twins in the Smith's beer garden, if I'm being honest, and it's also somewhere where everyone's most likely going for a smoke break. I think it's the prime time to whip out the Smith's. 7 pubs in, you can go in, you can have a drink relatively quickly, then you can fuck off back to more fun places. The prime spot for the Smith's, and also because it's the most film accurate one, because it's got a beer garden.
That's right.
And it's a nice beer garden that looks very similar to the beer garden.
Talking about beer gardens though,
You see,
gosh.
you know how I said that, like the first 4 to 5 pubs are like, I know exactly, and how the middle towards the end was a bit of a grey area for me.
Oh, don't you worry, mate, I suppose
That was the first one that came into my mind when watching the film, as in Smith's, because beer garden and all that. But I'm en route, and we're going up Arthur Street Kitchen.
We're in Mulligan's
we're
in
in
this pub crawl.
We're in Arthur
So,
Street.
we're in Arthur
So
Street.
Golf X, similar ID to yours basically, where it's got a beer garden where you can have a nice fight.
Fuck.
Except this, like,
Just locked onto what your fucking world's end is. I've just fucking...
No,
Oh,
you don't.
fuck's sake.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't.
Fuck's sake.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't.
We're in for a good
maybe
night.
I'll have no idea until we find out. By Golf X,
Bastard.
and also found it because, well, it's again accurate to my route, and also because, well, they get to get out of the beer garden, let's go through the pub, like after the fight with the twins, I believe. So
Yes.
I thought that was I thought that was a bit more accurate, and we're en route anyway. So yeah, it's also probably the best beer garden. So
Sure.
too bad it's tainted by a fight, but again, a fight has probably broken out in Golf X before.
We walked by one. Were you not out that night?
No.
No, there's a night we walked by Golf X.
I'm talking about the beer garden where they get the fucking slam each other on the tables and everything, you know. That's yet to happen, maybe. So, yeah,
Maybe.
and also... Golf X, eh?
No, I keep forgetting my listeners.
Staropramen.
And not Blooming. Unfortunately. But for the sake of this episode, we're just going solely on Staro. Aye, that was a good damn Staropramen we were there, you know.
We're living our best lives at this point, and you know what? There's a school fucking disco on in the Mermaid, and the Mermaid is the 8th pub. This particular Mermaid, by the way. Mermaids are known for seducing people, and that's what happens. The marmalade sandwich, fucking Taylor McGill, and the brown-haired cheese rocks up and seduces the life out of us in this next pub. We're pub 8, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the Mermaid. Someone's wedding ring's just been nicked. This is when we get the exposition dump. Exposition dump. This
for sale condoms in the bathroom
is the Mermaid, and this is in 3, 2, 1.
Mulligans!
The smoking go.
Harleys.
Fuck. Josh, why are you bringing us to Harleys? Yes, because it's where the underage kids go, but that's not important. You should have T-bar in your... Sorry.
Again, I've only been at T-bar once, and that was for like 5 minutes.
Underage girls. Married men.
Just.
I thought about that joke, but I didn't make it. I went.
It's en route, nightclubby place.
Yeah.
Shitty, slimy.
It's not the world's end.
It's getting there towards the world's end. It's only going to take a weird route from here, Ryan. I'm sorry.
Fuck me, man. But I know it's world's end. It's giving me great pain.
So yeah, unfortunately, I mean, I've even got a little frown to.
I'll gladly grow up in the world's end. In your world, I've gone for the go. Because at this point, let's get the fucking karaoke in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fucking sing. We're 7 pints deep. Daniel's monopolised the karaoke. The place is heaving. It's Saturday night. Everyone's finished their dinner. Are at the bar. Taylor McGill's there getting pissed. There's fucking Jubels because, hey, let's get this shite in us. We're drinking the Jubels. Everyone's having a dance. Everyone's having a dance to Valerie. At one point I'm up and I'm like, right, let's get the safety dance on. And it's brilliant. The karaoke is going wild in the goat, because where is probably the closest to an Ayr club that would put on a school-themed night? Fuck, that's hard.
Nowhere.
Yeah, but if anywhere was, quite possibly the goat.
The Peps of Harleys, you're right. Anyway, Aaron, Mulligans.
Oh, yeah, Mulligans. To be fair, I completely forgot about the whole bar thing, so men does not. I think Mulligans is probably the quietest bar to go to.
He's just, I mean,
it'll still be loud. As
no.
fuck.
With it?
The music, yeah.
Yeah, by the music. That is what the loudness will be. You'll just have to imagine all the dancers.
The barman on his
Marmalade
TikTok.
sandwiches and all this and that. So, at least with Harleys it's somewhat busy, I guess.
No, Harleys can be busy, especially Saturday.
Under the impression it's a Saturday. And
if we were talking about the rave, see
if
I could redo it, I'd put the girlie down there actually.
Well,
maybe I should have redo
I guess if I've been to the T-bar many a times, and if I remembered that the T-bar actually existed, maybe would have put T-bar. But you know what?
It was
but
the
we're on
spot
route.
for the goat.
We're on route, you see. So,
but I think in my world, if I was doing the Golden Mile and if I had to go to my 8th pint, I wouldn't care for karaoke and I wouldn't be caring for school nights or for going if I'm my 8th night.
So you wouldn't be again. I don't.
Wait, this is where my night's peaking. My night's peaking in the goat and my next pub.
I think this is where my night is like, man, survive.
No, survival's coming up. I've done my survival
I
bit.
think now I'm
I'm not even like, don't look back.
I've done the bit where I'm drunk and depressed and sad. I'm now reaching the point where I'm fucking too pissed to care.
That, yeah.
I am singing Kind of the Gambler.
I think this would be my come down where I'd have a pint and I'd be like, man.
But you're not going to have a come up. You're not coming back
I don't
up.
know. I think once you drink so much to the point you break the limit.
I'm here at this point, I'd imagine. Heading into pub number 9, ladies and gentlemen. Pub number 9 is the Beehive. Not the Beehive from the Edinburgh Grass Market, which is one of the greatest pubs in God's green earth, where Billy Kirkwood threatened to kick my head in. This is in fact the place where they meet Skinner, the old teacher. That's not Skinner, Skinner's Hot Fuzz. They meet someone, their old teacher, and he reveals himself as the leader of this, a leader of this kind of hive. This cult, you could say. All of these eyes on you and it's horrible, but you know what? You're gonna have a good time, and you're gonna get
figure out what a robot is.
loaded. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just sung our fucking hearts out in the smoking goat, and Ryan and Daniel are still feeling the karaoke, but this time we've not got stage fright. Put us on fucking Facebook. I'm gonna have some Staropramen now.
My pub is gonna bring all your mood down, and I feel bad for putting it down, but it's
I'm not
really-
going to Christina's.
Mine's doesn't make too much sense.
No, mine doesn't make
but
sense.
I'll try and
My
justify
whole
it
list
as
doesn't
much
make
as I
sense.
humanly can.
In the movie, they meet the Hive, which is the fucking cult. We're going to Smugglers.
We're going to the Shanna.
I put Westcock. That's what I'd go to the
Well,
Westcock.
you have fucked this.
I have fucked
I'm
this.
partying
It's
half. Me and Daniel
Ah,
had a
fuck.
field night in this pub crawl at this point. We're in Smugglers. We're not even caring about the fact there's a cult surrounding us. Fucking moan then, you old pricks. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to live stream this on Facebook as well. That's how little we care about who's watching in this cult. We're 9 pins deep. We're this fucking close to the world's end, and all we've got to do is go through fucking Smugglers. That is a challenge. Get the scampi fries out. Get the fucking tenants out. And you know what? I'm going for a tinny of tenants in Smugglers. Daniel's granda is here. Billy is the fucking omnipotent teacher of this joint. The fucking karaoke lady. We're duetting with a karaoke lady. Do you know what we'll do it in? We'll do it in fucking dignity.
No.
Because at this point we're 9 pints deep. We've got none of that fucking left. Anyway, moving on.
So yeah, the Shanta. As your perspective of this, you know, we're fighting robots. The world's nearly at an end. We're fucking steaming. But yous are at least having fun with it. I'm more of a deadbeat with it. I'm more scared for my life. If I'm being completely honest, kind of wish I had the same kind of enthusiasm of
Do you remember-
kicking robots' asses.
Do you remember that night in Glasgow, Josh White? And we're sat, you and Callum have just drank to your fucking eternity in the Tenants Brewery. You've had 2 dinners. We've done an escape room that you don't remember, and we're sat in Weatherspoons. And Dan's like, fucking Callum's away in 2 fucking months, and we're sat in Weatherspoons. Let's go fucking the club. Let's go fucking cat house. Let's go fucking cat house.
Let's go roly-polying.
That's it. Do you remember we were in Dublin and we're sat in an old man's pub and Daniel's got hay fever and you and Alex are being quite quiet and quite sad and he's like, fucking moan. That's what Daniel would kick in at this point. I'm not allowing Daniel to do that. I have pitched the perfect pub crawl not for an audience of me, but for an audience of Daniel.
Because I think after this point we've peaked in terms of enjoyment.
I think you're right, Josh.
Because I think it's at this point, at least in my list, is where it's just survive. Because we've enjoyed the pub crawl so far. I guess we've enjoyed, but it's still very, very like the shock factor of the fights.
Nah, Josh,
but we've just went like, oh the fuck, went to Harley's or whatever.
I'm continuing this experience, Josh White.
And then we're in the Shanta like, what the fuck? And we, you know, they've heard of this already. You know, fucking what's his name?
Soapy.
Soapy's
not the big boss.
No, he's heard this already. He's heard of, you know, this golden mile, this greening walk, if you will, and he knows that there's a group of 5 on the way. So we walk in, and there's 5 pints sitting there for us. There already.
That's how
they're prepared for us, as Soapy or fuck is giving us a little
Soapy.
stare.
That's Soapy. Now at this point
Good
they
old
retreat to the smokehouse.
Yes.
And they get angry, they kick up past trauma. And I didn't put this in the official thing, but I'd like to pitch that the smokehouse is Junkie Park. We quickly nip to Junkie Park. Which is convenient proximity to you.
I will give my pitch for something soon, but I would say...
I know where my hill is, Josh. We know where the hill is.
I mean, we've broken into something already. I would say maybe...
We're going race course.
No, that's too far. I'd say maybe...
Oh, the car park in the
fucking
sky.
car park in the sky.
Fuck yes. Fuck
We've ran to this point already, and we're witnessing this down. We're literally at the top, and we're like, fuck is going on?
No, we're all...
And we're having a talk. This is like a good old character lore, you know, kind of emotional. Just here's a breather. Here's some, you know, here's 5 minutes of story dialogue.
Well, in my head, this is happening
somewhere
at
a
JP.
bit quiet where
A
nothing
few of
can
us are
happen.
whitey and a few of us are on the swing. Daniel's flipped the swing with me on it. I've done a wee whitey. Daniel's done a tactical whitey. Josh Whitey has whited.
You can't
Aaron,
forget the.
Fuck me, he's painted the fucking River Aire white.
You can't forget running through the woods, which is the Junkie Park.
Absolutely.
For me, the forest itself,
Absolutely.
where fucking.
Poor Pete.
Yeah.
Pete gets ate by his bully.
Yeah, Pete gets ate. I don't know if it was either Paul or Pete. It was Pete. Where he's beating the shit out of his bully.
Pub number 10 though, they go to
which is
the King's Head. Josh, right, why is it called the King's Head? I couldn't make head nor fucking tails of that one. I guess it's because that's when he decides he's going to finish the pub crawl. Which means I think we need a bit of a low and a high. Literally. At this point, we have just been in my world to the Smoking Goat and karaoke for a half an hour. We have been to Smugglers and karaoke with a cult. There is only one come down, and that is in fact to take all of the alcohol we've had and turn it into a lucid experience. Ladies and gentlemen, in 3, 2, 1, pub number 10.
I'm just going to quote something from Andy very quickly before I show mine. As they're running along, as they've lost a few along the way so far, Andy goes, "We'll just have to go through." I don't fucking believe this.
Ah!
Well, that was CB.
Central Bar. We're going to fucking Central Bar. Can you imagine? We've just hit up the Smoking Goat for the karaoke. We are in Cloud 9. We went to Smuggles and had a cult. We go to the fucking insanity that this AI-ridden place that doesn't know how to spell its own fucking name and its advertisement is, with its flashing lights and smoke. We are fucking tripping.
I forgot the smoke machine was there.
We are fucking tripping at this point, so much so that we're probably having a good time and I'm probably ordering a Bud Light.
We do a Bud Light or a Campo.
I'm ordering a Bud Light.
I haven't had a Bud Light since my first day night out with you and Callum. And that was in Spoons, no less.
Josh, I don't even want to let you finish.
It didn't even taste like shit. So it was just, that quote was really, we'll just have to go through, after surviving the Junkie Park, you're going up Greyfriars
Josh,
Walk.
right, you've got it wrong. No, do you know why you've got it wrong?
Yeah, because it's not exactly...
No, not geographically.
Go on.
Word literally. Because you don't go through Christina's.
I know, that's
Christina's goes through you!
Mate, I know you've got trauma. I'm sorry.
This is stabbing, Josh.
I'm sorry, okay?
This is stabbing.
I'm sorry for this, okay?
Someone pissed in a sink.
This is why I don't believe this.
Someone got barred for biting someone.
If Andy didn't say this, I probably would have went for either Anchor or Central Bar. It was one of those two, either 10 or 11 for me. But then it just was a perfect quote to sum it up, and also because, well,
2 left on his fucking repertoire.
You know, it certainly wasn't dead from the times that you've put. But I just
Josh, there was fucking dead.
I would like to imagine by this point
there was bodies.
There
was a pile of bodies in the corner.
I want to imagine, just hypothetically at this time, that Christina's is just done. It's shut. It's done for the night. Which it wouldn't be on a Saturday. Don't get me wrong.
No, Chris.
But in this hypothetical world, it is.
And
he's trying to pour his own pint here.
Exactly. When Christina's fucking closes, someone breaks in.
Exactly. You need to pour your own pint. But, of course, Andy nearly puts a stop to it. Just about.
I like your idea, Bianca. I'm playing darts 10 pints in.
I'm sitting right in front of the telly and just staring at the fuck zone.
Pub number 11.
I'm sorry, man. We're putting this.
Pub number 11, it's the hole in the wall because there's a hole in the wall. This is the one that I struggled with most.
Same, if I'm being honest.
I did struggle because I'm a fucking retard. I did this wrong.
If I'm being honest, yes, and I'm going to look up my notes very
For what it's worth, I changed mine halfway through the podcast. We're no longer going to the beginning.
See, I was going to change it and then I just ended up keeping it.
Well, I had like 4 options for this one. This one was basically just, what pub have I not mentioned? Are we going to the Welly? Fuck knows.
What one are we doing that we're en route? That's what I put.
Pub number 11, there's a hole in the wall. And you know what? See is the stretch. I had 2 options for this.
Rafi. Oh, for fuck's sake.
the Gilly doing Rabbies because
Rabbi's the most lower accurate one there.
because there was
The hole in the fucking wall.
Because there was a hole in the wall, but I decided against going down that route because I thought it was insensitive. So I decided to go
It's
for a
fucking
hole
funny, that's
in
what it
one.
is.
Fuck off.
We're going to Golf X.
Oh, thank God. I thought about the hole in one pub. You know that one? Is that a hole in one? The one by Lidl. Farmford, sorry. You know what I'm talking about.
No, we're not crossing the water.
I mean,
No, we're going to Golf X because fucking at this point I think there's only one pint that will stay in, and that's Staropramen, and that's why I went for this.
Well,
You're making us
well,
walk,
well.
boy. You're making us walk.
There's
It is
a huge run at this point. This fucking statue modern art pitch is now chasing us.
True, he's gone back to
And
the film.
we're running down the high street at this point.
get chased
The
by
last
the wellies.
bus.
Oh,
We're going faster than the last bus. We make it to Wee Wendy's.
I've never been a wee bit.
There's a riot.
Sprint.
We're on
Quarter
11, mate. We're on
minutes.
11, mate. We're on 11.
Oh, so it is Josh.
Oh yeah, I forgot to rub out 10 and put in 11. Sorry about that.
Wee Wendy's will have peaked at this point and it'll be quite quiet, which is quite nice because that's what
Still
we
not
need.
being a wee Wendy's, honestly.
Between the hours of 5 and 10 on a Saturday.
Yeah, I don't
Any
know.
other time during the week is shite.
Yeah, no one in. I feel like no one in Wee Wendy's would know. Still, that this is
Exactly.
happening. Not even the robots would know this. is happening. Not even the robots in Wee Wendy's
It's so
would be aware that this is happening. I feel like if you went into Wee Wendy's and went to the toilet and then did the whole thing at Wassels again and did the fight and all that, that's when they would all figure out that there's humans have found us. That's how just out of this world, I suppose. Like
Never
out,
been.
out of their little bubble.
But
like
you're
inside their
taking us
bubble that
to
the Wee
Welly.
Wendy's
I took it to well.
clientele I've got, I'd say. So Wee Wendy's that is.
What's happening in the welly, man?
Well, it's quiet.
It's
Quiet.
really
That
quiet.
dog's live on the flare.
Is that dog, yep.
They've got the music on, probably Elton John or kind of something along those lines, kind of quiet
Johnny
down.
Cash.
A bit of Johnny Cash, maybe Glenn Campbell. And we're just, it's 11th pint, we're almost there, we're
Like
just
a
talking
decent-
about what we're going to do when we get home, how we're going to fall asleep.
I like a
There's
decent
no getting home at this point. and I-
welly at pub number 11. Oh God.
Well,
That is-
I don't know because there's now 2 options for your World's End. There's the one I thought it was, and then there's Harley's.
Harley's would never be my World's End, even though if it's like it was most finales for our nights back then, but it's still not. It's not how I would want to end.
But
it.
it's not the real finale.
It's not.
And I hope you've gone down the other route because I'd actually quite like that to be the final pub.
Shit.
Oh, you've not
Right.
got it. Oh, fine.
Okay.
Me and Josh have got the same one.
Right. Okay.
Me and
so
Josh have got the same one. I had many bits planned for my
Right, right.
World's End.
you said something earlier that might have ruined my World's End, but we'll get there in a second.
Well, Paul, I ain't said.
I've definitely said like a pub shuts. I considered my World's End being the Wallace because we start at the market in and work our way to the Wallace on the fucking Newton Bridge. I decided against it. Because do you know what I want at 12 o'clock? I want to go to the nicest pub to throw up in the toilets. Ladies and gentlemen, they are running towards the end of the world. This
Right,
is
don't
where
even-
they just want
don't
to
even
be
tell me
free.
right.
They want to be free to do what they want to do. They want to have a good time. They want to party. They want to get loaded. And there's only one pub that would play Fool's Gold, loaded, in
Loaded.
spiral carpets on it. World's End in
3,
12,
Oh,
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Alex.
I thought you were going to go Crumbs.
Oh,
I thought you were going to take us to Crumbs. What the fuck, Josh White?
Yeah, this is. It was what you said approximately 5 minutes ago. We're not crossing the water, but I'm imagining going up the brig after Wee Wendy's, and you're chasing after this last pint, and it's also upstairs.
Yeah,
There's
he's on, he's
on.
There's a lovely layout to be made here.
Josh is
With
just on a
Blackpool.
map. Josh is just on a map.
I have.
The Blackpool's shut, mate.
I don't give a fuck. It's open now, okay? It's open right now for this occasion, okay?
Fair enough.
It's open.
For the Green Mile.
For the Green Mile, it's Black Bull for my World's End.
I want to be safe. And there's the safest
And it's the
club
only time that I would cross the water.
in the town. I'm concluding my night with a penis Guinness. I'm concluding my night in the
And
Twa
the
Dogs.
Twa Dogs.
Because, let me just talk you through a bit more film lore. In the final pub, they once again come into the Reverend Green. Where does Soapy go every night when the Chantal shuts? He goes to the Twa Dogs. Is Ben going to be there? And is he going to be pitching some genuinely horrific shit? And the only way to shut Ben up...
Something involving orphans.
And the only way to shut him up is to tell him that you just want to have a good time. You want to be free. Yes, and you know what? Fuck it. Fuck the marmalade sandwich. Fuck the past. Fuck the present. Fuck the future. Let's get a round of rainbow crisps in. Let's spew them out and let's go home after going to the Twa fucking Dogs. Because it is the most comfortable pub in the town and it is the only place I consider as my world's end.
It's a very, very fair
Good
one.
Chris Guinness.
Right, crumbs, Adam.
Crumbs. I didn't think
Yeah!
but
Crumbs.
crumbs. How many times, I mean, the saying, taxi from Crumbs to Cross House, taxi from Crumbs to whatever.
Exactly.
It's been so many nights where I've pleaded Ryan, I've pleaded Daniel, and I've pleaded Josh probably to stay for one more pint. All I've ever wanted is one more pint a night out, and that one pint would always take place in Crumbs. Usually a Madre, sometimes a Terence if the kegs were full, and if neither, it'd be a Carlin. So I could see me in Crumbs.
The only time I would enjoy a Carlin,
we'd be there.
if I'm being honest.
I would go for the Madre. I'd be sitting there, rain over the jukebox,
Yes.
stick on whatever we like.
We've probably got jukebox in here again.
We're playing our
And
own.
we are just playing the soundtrack to the world's end at this
We're
point.
playing our own tune, whatever theme we want to drink to.
Chelsea Dagger, probably.
Shares the cool, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what I think Crumbs.
Very strong to... What the fuck? You've just pitched a... We went for meaning. You went for en route.
I went for enjoyment.
En route, but also I'm just imagining Gary King's sprint towards the world's end as he's getting chased.
Where's my last clip?
As this zombie policeman
Twa Dogs.
I
on his
was,
motorbike.
I was last in Golf X, so we are running the fuck up the main
Yeah.
street, the
We
high
are.
street. Daniel and Connell, arm in arm, fucking singing Park Life.
But you know what, we're sprinting up the old Brig, right? And well, you know, that busker that's always every fucking morning, every single day, he's there as
Because the sun's
fucking-
rising.
as the policeman, you know, as the policeman, or as just a busker robot, and he's getting his heat kicked in, maybe hit with a guitar or something, and runs in, pint there or pint not there, but he's about to pour it, and he gets stopped, and it's a perfect place for it's enough space for a fight. There's enough space for stairs and the upstairs bit for everyone to all the robots to kind of gather together, and it's, I would say, as a climactic kind of grander occasion.
Fair enough, we will never...
terms of
I mean,
the
we
film.
will never go back there after it.
I've never been there in
Probably
the
not.
first place.
I like it
Exactly.
there. I like it.
I want to try it, but
It's a
I said
perfectly
to
decent place.
Daniel when we were out,
Yeah.
and I was like, let's just go
Blackpool.
pubs, man. I went, let's go Blackpool. He's like,
I'd do it, man.
Nah.
I'd do it.
But yeah,
it's
it's
defeated him.
this is why I said you will never. My World's End is certainly one that you wouldn't kind of expect.
Mine
It's
is
the
the
only. It's the only time we'll go over the water because it's right fucking there.
Mine's the predictable one, the Twa Dogs. I considered my pub 1 and pub 12 both being the Twa Dogs, and the story being you go back a changed man. You start with optimism and you end with we've all fallen and we all hate each other, or we're all spewing our lungs up and all hate each other, or we're just too drunk to really know what day it is.
And then we get to the epilogue where it's just a broken world, except it's just Kincaid's and it's
Do you think I'm being too gallus and saying, I reckon I could do it?
We're gonna give it a go, mate.
You could do
I
it.
reckon I'll make it to the end now.
We're
I
gonna
don't know
give
what
it a go.
Just one pint and a pub. One.
Across an entire day.
Aye, exactly.
Like,
I
starting
reckon, I
12,
reckon
but
that,
aye.
don't get me wrong, I'll probably be beyond inebriated.
Aye, the next day's
I'm gonna
cuss.
make it.
Now,
Right.
you remember when I said that
Hey, my birthday's
I could
coming up.
honestly make many, many more lists based on geography, based on not geography, based on
Oh,
the
yeah.
film, based on just a genuine
What one did you go
good
for?
time. If we were just following the film
Fair.
and me going as off the rails, I guess, as humanly possible.
I went for a good
That's
time.
that's what
I
did.
also went for a good. I went with what I would do.
Like if I guess if
I want to be free to do what I want to do.
Because
I have a good time. I want to get loaded, Josh, right?
like if I'm here to have a good time, all that good stuff, as the general intended purpose of the Gold Mile at
Yes.
the very beginning of the film, this list was kind of it, but it was more to suit
Let us
the
very
narrative.
quickly.
So
do a
let's do
wrap-up.
this instead.
Let us build the best possible World's End using
It's come to a
using
communal
all of our
agreement.
arguments that we have
Right.
just made to do the pub crawl that fuck it, let's try one day.
So where do we start? Number 1. What was our pitches again?
My pitch was the Market Inn.
Mark, and mine was Wassels.
Mine's
I think
Wales.
I think these two have to go hand in hand.
Mhm.
I think it's Market Inn followed by Druthi Nebels. It's you were
Aston.
Welly followed by Bridges, and you were
Yeah.
Wassels followed by Smiths, weren't you?
Yes, I was two big swingers at the game.
Yeah,
so
so
I'm
I
gonna
think
leave
you're
mine.
right.
I'll set
Are we
mine.
starting Welly and Bridges, or are we doing Druthi and
I think we're
Market
doing
Inn?
Mark and Druthi. Because I really, Druthi is really good.
Let's go for it.
Are you
Let's go for
agreeing
Market
with this?
Inn.
I personally would have went for mine, but if it's we'll
What was yours again?
Welly and Bridges.
We've established that Welly
No,
had
because
shite
I
times.
think see if I start on the Welly, I want to go home after one pint.
Exactly. Market Inn is
If I start on the Market, at least I'm like, oh, the night's just starting.
Maybe
If
I'm
I-
just
if I'm in Welly.
maybe I'm just far too like, you know, I've only heard not so amazing things about the Market Inn.
yeah,
why
but
I'm not
it's
really
funny.
skeptical of it.
It's awfully
And it's
funny.
only one pint.
Exactly.
But if you're
We're-
willing to give it a try, we'll go
Let's
for
go
it.
Market Inn Druthi Nebels to kick
I'll
off.
gladly
our
go
pub
to
crawl.
Welly later, but
I mean, pub 3, we and you agreed on spoons.
Market Inn, yeah, definitely. Market Inn, Druneb or Droneb.
so third is
I think we're
spoons
going
for the folk
spoons.
that want
Yeah.
a bit of scran.
Twad dogs.
Oh, spoons could have been barred.
Yeah, just been bad.
Yeah,
And then
Wassels.
Wassels.
Wassels after spoons, because then we can actually get scran. and have
Because
a
we
good
were in
time.
sync number 3 and 4.
Yeah.
We were on route
Or
of something
we're
right.
for Wassels next. It's Market Inn, it's Druthi Nebels, it's spoons, it's Wassels.
That's a fine line up to me as well. Like,
And now where it becomes a bit of a conversation.
Yeah. Because
After
now this is just
Where
in
is-
terms of
I reckon
us at
at 5,
I think-
we're across the road. I say we just go Central Bar.
I think Central Bar you want to do drunk, not sober.
I know, still.
Because I feel
I
like
think this point,
Because
you've
see-
just had dinner. I think Bridges is
Because see,
a perfectly good.
Bridges, yes.
To see Central Bar at this time, it's like at
Shite and dead.
about like
Yeah.
4 o'clock. I don't think it would be very
Chaos!
Oh, thank God it's not full. I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's not full.
I think you know I would only want to do silent karaoke
Aye.
in Central Bar if I was drunk.
It's either.
And we're
I think we're
going
going Bridges
and
now.
we're going
Bridges
back
or
up.
Goat. I think Goat we saved till later.
We're going back. Well,
Bridges
again,
then go. Let's do it Bridges then go.
Yeah, Bridges and Goat because we're going up the sun.
Oh, I think we want to go Bridges next, and then we want
Go
to do
and
something
Sandgate.
tamer. Save Goat for later on.
Yeah.
Because Goat is a karaoke man.
I think number 6, this is when we're looking at the likes of a
Anchor or-
Smiths, Golf X Mulligans,
I
one
was
of
gonna
those
say
kind of
Golf
three.
X, to be
Golf
honest.
X maybe, yeah. Golf X or
Bridges.
Smiths, because I think the next 2 is Golf X then Smiths, or
Or
Smiths then
Smiths and
Golf X.
Golf X.
Smiths then
Golf
Golf X.
But is that no 2 beers back to back? Saying that.
This is when it's getting to like
But
a
that's
good time for
But
that.
Exactly. I don't mind 2 beer gardens.
I'd rather make the big walk to Smiths to then walk back to
Yeah,
Golf
I think we
X to
go
be close.
Oh, I've lost my pen. Smiths then Golf X.
So gladly.
Because it was either one of the 2 like
Smiths.
swapped together.
And then Golf X we're back in the kind of central town area.
This is
Well,
when
where
I
we
will,
can
I will
go
make
wherever.
my argument for the GOAT for karaoke, followed by Smugglers for karaoke,
I
and a
think-
weird time.
Oh my
Back.
god.
Yes. I can back that.
Because we've just done a lot of sitting and talking in Golf X and Smiths. I think it's time to have 2 kind of active ones.
Two good times.
I'll set the back
And we're not doing Harleys. So.
Yeah, GOAT followed
Yeah.
by Smugglers.
Smugglers, yes.
And I feel like, I mean, Saturdays in the Smugglers probably. I think it's karaoke every single day. in
Absolutely.
Smugglers.
Aye, but
Now we've got to the hard part of 10 and 11, basically.
10, 11 and 12. After Smugglers, is it we try to come down for Smugglers deck and just kind of sit down and chill
Well, my pitch when
Or we try to keep up the moods?
I went
think it's-
GOAT Smugglers Central Bar because imagine Central
because
Bar
we're drunk.
following those because we'd be drunk and it'd be a psychedelic experience. Then you have a come down, then you end the pub crawl.
Because
So,
like
do we
Central
want to go
Bar,
Central Bar next? 'Cause it is
Central
next
Bar
to it.
is like
Because what we've
the
done here is
shipskins.
we've stuck to geography as well for this, so this is actually
Aye.
really doable. I think we want to go Central Bar next.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. But no day the karaoke, just watch
No, exactly. Just psychedelic experience.
I mean, there'll be smoke coming out,
Exactly.
and you won't be able to see shit for a while.
Well, there'll be Bud Light in front of us.
And this is where Don't Look Back in Anger will probably happen.
Exactly. We'll sing along, absolutely. I'll throw up,
Definitely.
probably. Pub 11's the hardest one. Pub
Yeah, 'cause-
12 comes down to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Crumbs,
Crumbs,
Twadogs, or Harleys. Because
Because
fuck your Blackbill pitch, Josh.
yeah,
It
I-
worked
I
for
wouldn't-
your story, but we're not actually
For
doing
our
that.
story, I'm not going to do it, but I don't even know if I would want to do it.
The
Harley's for
question
last
is-
one.
Well, that's where I would say, are we going Harleys, Twadogs, crumbs, twadogs, crumbs.
I want
Are they
twadogs to
going
be involved at least once.
Exactly. Twadogs is either next or last,
Because
and I think it's
I'll
perfect for
pitch it
last.
last.
Twadogs last.
Because we've had
Let's get it
Scran.
penciled in.
Like,
Twadogs
I like
last.
Twadogs. I want to go.
Because we've had Scran at fucking Wassels.
Wassels, I
I'm
imagine maybe in the Go or Golf X we got some chips.
maybe chips, but
Some, like,
we would
nachos or
we
something.
would maybe share the chips.
Yeah, it'd be
Then
a share.
Twadogs, I'll be
All the
gorging
crisps.
all the crisps.
Yeah. Which leaves
So,
us pub 11 and options of the likes of
Crumbs, Harleys,
Harleys, Gilly-Doo, Mulligans. I think is our main options.
In my opinion, for that, Crumbs
Or Gilly-Doo
Crumbs
is screwing my
are,
name.
to me, Crumbs or Mulligans, because Gilly-Doo can be a bit loud. I think
True, Mulligans would just be a quiet one.
Mulligans would be quiet before we get to Twadogs, get a pack of crispy pint.
See, the thing with Mulligans is I think we'd argue, let's just fucking skip it. Like at this point, we're 10 pints deep, we're about to go to the Twadogs. Let's just fucking skip Mulligans.
I know, but we
So I
can't.
think it has to be Crumbs based on that.
I suppose.
Because Crumbs is funny
It's
enough.
close to Twadogs as well.
It's funny enough that you wouldn't skip it.
I like Crumbs actually, I do like Crumbs.
Because
I
the
like
times that I've been in Crumbs,
Crumbs, Mulligans, or
It's
Harleys, what are we going for 11?
Crumbs.
Crumbs.
And then
And
we got
using all of our conversations and our pitches, we have compiled the ultimate Ayr pub crawl, and that pub crawl consists of 12 pubs that Josh Wright, if you would do us the honours of reading out in order.
So we start off.
In the style of Gary King, please.
Put me on the spot.
Basically,
man.
just read it really fucking fast.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
So, 12 pubs, 5 guys, one night. I said it the wrong way, but we're in Ayr, the number 3, and we get our first bus stop at Morrison's, and we're on the way to, in this order, the Market and the Drouthy Neighbours, the West Kirk, Willie Wassels, Billy Bridges, then followed by Smiths, Golf Becks, the Smoking Goat, Smugglers, Central Bar, Crimson Cocktails, and the Twadogs, the World's End.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That was a shit Gary King, but you know what? This is a decent list.
abandon all hope, ye who enters here, behold the motherfucking king. He never says that in the movie, and it still annoys me. We have just created the greatest pub crawl you can do in Ayr. Moderately inspired by the film The World's End, which has influenced at least 5 of the 12 spots on this list. Geographically, it works. In terms of enjoyment, food, it gives you the perfect times and opportunities to do that should you start it at approximately 2 in the afternoon. For episode 10 of Piss Takes, fuck it, we're going to give The World's End, which still has yet to get a name other than our fucking end, a go. And on that note, let's set the whiteboards down, let's show off once more this image, and let us conclude this episode with a toast and a decision as to where this fine fucking hoppy, fruity, surprisingly
Brilliant.
hoppy taste lingers on the tongue.
Hoppy.
Shite. Staropramen.
You just want to start a conversation on the rankings.
Well, I think this conversation's a really, really fucking easy one, unless someone says Gallus. Ice Cold Beer Garden
Ice Cold
Crack.
Beer Garden. Crack. Utterly lovely.
And I'll interrupt and I'll say Gallus.
You get one ever.
And I'm willing to spend on Starro. It was the one that got mental.
So you're Gallus.
I never would have drunk Tennants, I never would have drunk Madery, Bira, Foster's.
This podcast
Booze.
wouldn't exist.
This podcast wouldn't exist. I mean,
Got a lot to thank Staropramen for.
100%. Like the first pint of Starro, for being my first pint, still my favourite. Never get sick of it, never get bored. I loved it. I love seeing it when when you see the lineup and you see a Staropramen tap, and you're like, man, you care what you're getting, you care what you need, you care what you want. You don't even look at other options when a Starro there.
Damn right.
So I'm willing to put it in Gallus. I know I'll only get the one. I know it's only the second episode, but it doesn't get better than me.
You're damn right, and the
Yeah.
podcast doesn't get better than this.
It doesn't get better than this. It doesn't get better than Staropramen.
Tell your friends.
Does not. Tell everyone.
Staropramen in Gallus. So right now we have Tennants in Ice Cold Beer Garden Crack, and above it, Staropramen in Tennants. Josh White, this was your first edition of the Piss Takes podcast. How did you find it, and will you be back? Please be
Oh, definitely it'll be. It's a fucking good chat.
Yes,
Absolutely. We have got many more
Nothing
dumb ideas.
better than just having a bladder. but things we're already very, very familiar with, in this case. Pubs.
Having a few pints, talking
Sharing
about pubs.
opinions, deflecting each other's opinions.
I think we did a
Debating,
very
it's
good
the
job.
best.
You built a really good pub crawl.
True.
You
Mine was
were
just-
incredibly faithful to the film,
Was.
and I was a bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a very good, like, because I'm very glad we had these different.
Yeah, because
these
if we
different
all went faithful to the film, we'd probably have agreed on everything.
We would've-
Whereas our only matches was spoons followed by wassels, which is fucking perfect, and it's happening on the end list.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
that is the fucking. I like how we, for the most part, we used the same pubs, but then there was every now and again
True.
someone put in a wild card.
No,
You tried to kill us at the end of the night by sending us to Christina's and the Black Bull. You got confused at pub 11 and said, we're going to the Anchor, I guess.
Hi, Anchor for 11.
We never included.
I love the Anchor.
Yeah,
and
but yeah, there's a few notable
I think
exceptions from the list. The Gilly
Gilly
Doo
Doo
was
was
missing.
never included.
Yeah, it actually shocked me.
T-Bar
Harley's-
wasn't included.
Harley's technically only made it on your list.
Yeah, Harley's made it on mine.
I do think
T-Bar was
Harley's-
never included.
Harley's is good if you want the night to keep going, but I reckon after 12 pints, none of us want the night to keep
No,
going.
I think
I think we do the Green and Mayo.
The only
That's a
time
really
I-
fit name for it.
The Green and
The
Mayo.
Green and Mayo is so good.
The Green and what?
as in
No,
it
the
just
Green
reminds
Mile.
me of the Green Mile.
Where's the Green Mayo?
A movie where a man dies.
Oh, the big black
Aye.
person. Yes. No.
5 hours long and a man dies.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah,
I'm
it's like
scared of the dark, boss. It's like, isn't he?
Yes.
but yeah, Harley's is more of a, you know, the way we always went to Harley's, Aaron. You know,
I don't want to be there.
Yeah,
I think it's just the fact
that's why you fucked
everything
off
would have
in
gone there as well. And I
We
think-
Wendy's got a shout out.
We
I
Wendy's,
need
yeah.
to go to wee Wendy's, man.
Which
I
to be
need
fair, I've never been to.
Only on a Saturday between yours a 5 to 10. He's had legends of me on a 5 to
He's never
10.
been to wee Wendy's and he's rated it in his top 12 pub crawl.
Just because it fit the story he was
It
telling.
fit the film.
his
It fit the
narrative.
film.
Oh,
I think if I made another
Give it.
if I made a list about the definitive just air pub crawl, not to do with the World's End, it wouldn't be there. But
I had
it just
reoccurring characters related to the film.
You
I had
did.
fucking Basil and Andy Scott. I had fucking Soapy as the Reverend Green. I had people popping up. I had the fucking marmalade, fucking cheese and onion, fucking
cheese and
brown
onion.
bread.
But why'd you put onion into this?
Because you fucking love a cheese and onion crisp.
Oh. Mine was just
Nah,
pure
those chickens
pleasure.
were
Like if I was going a
Yeah.
night out this Saturday and we did a pub crawl, that's how I would go.
I
And I'd only make it to the 6th pub before I say, fuck it boys, there's shit one left. Let's go home.
Well, you were planning for you to get the cheap rounds, and you were planning for you to be
Oh.
benched by the fucking part where your pub crawl got shit.
Mm.
Whereas what we've actually done is built a really good pub crawl.
I won.
Built one
I
very,
will
very
do that,
doable.
man.
Yeah.
I was
Like,
so
for
glad of that.
Piss Takes episode 10 will
Looking
be.
forward to it, I'd also make it.
Oh, I've got it wrong way around. Piss Takes episode.
Oh.
Mate.
No.
This is Aaron's pub crawl.
I'd
Aaron's in the hospital at this
be like
point.
there.
At this point, Aaron's in the hospital. We finished the green and
We
white.
finished the green. We finished the Green and Mile.
So for Piss Takes episode 10, after we talk about, I don't know, your fucking da, we play Monopoly, we tell
Oh,
our
the
all those
Monopoly.
friends, we do all of the worst possible things we could possibly do whilst drinking. Piss Takes episode 10 will probably be the three of us sat here once
Might be the
again,
finale.
recalling.
Because we'll be dead
Yes.
after
It'll
it.
be the
It'll be
finale.
us recalling
It'll be the
this
Gallus
night out.
finale. It'll be our last episode.
We'll recall this night out, we'll probably drink non-alcoholic water. Actually, Josh, that could be the episode you bring Bex, because that's fucking water anyway.
No, but I think it would be like a pint, then water, then pint, then water, then pint, then water, then. I don't think I couldn't do fucking 12 pints.
No,
My
come on, I'll do 12.
I couldn't do
See,
12.
I'll do 12.
See,
and
I
can
know.
barely hawk it.
I can comfortably do 8.
I can do
I've done 8.
6.
I've done 8 and been fine on a night.
I mean, I could at
with,
least have
with
8.
weeks of preparation, and considering it's an all-day event with the right amount of scran and water throughout the night as well as the 8 pints,
No, but they
That's-
don't drink water in it, man. Come on.
you got it, because you're not making it otherwise.
Because I
Well, you're not
think it
making
would
it
be
more
because it would be like beer, then well, actually, where would that?
Josh, right,
These are the
no,
questions
that's where you're
that
wrong.
take into account.
Based on our
Because you
pub
could have
crawl,
like pub like
based on our
beer,
pub crawl,
spread it out.
you're only having 11 pints.
Spread it out nice and fairly.
Because we're walking into Spoons just to immediately leave.
Get barred.
Like, it is the joke of, you're barred, so we will immediately leave, and I imagine Daniel will have a pint.
I'll have
And then
I'll
we'll
do
move
the
on.
12.
Yeah,
I'll do the full 12. I'll go full mile.
Because I know I can do 8 comfortably. Adding 4 more to that is going to be uncomfortable.
I can do 6 comfortably.
That's
And
fair.
I don't think I've
shut
ever-
my eyes and do another 6.
I don't think I've ever had 8 pints in a night before.
It's always a good
I
night.
did very
Justin.
recently. The
Yeah.
breakfast night was the most I've had.
True,
in a
that's when
night.
we started at 10. Well,
Like,
11.
and I think I had like 9 that day.
I think the most pints I've
And
had
I
is
felt
like
out.
6.
Oh, you're going to be at, like, take the day off for the event and take
Yeah.
2 days, 3
Oh,
days
this will
off
be like a
afterwards.
Saturday, Sunday.
Like, this is a 3-day hangover
Yeah.
right here. But
one day at
also,
work with Ayrshire.
but also, as Gary King said, it never got fucking better than that night.
True.
Did not.
It's all I have. And on that note, we are going to give all we fucking have to complete this pub crawl
I'll do
in about 2 months' time when we reach Piss Takes episode 10. Please tell your friends that Piss Takes exists. And once you're done telling your friends that Piss Takes exists, get your friends on a pub crawl around the town of
Get your
Ayr.
friends on this fucking pub crawl on the same night.
Please leave a comment and let us know what your favourite between the 3 of us pub crawl was. Did you prefer Aaron's pub crawl, which is on screen now? Did you prefer my pub crawl, which is on screen now? Or do you want to go to Christina's?
Which is not
Let us know in the comment section in the episode thingy Bob. Staropramen is Adam McMillian's Gallus. And cue the Gallus celebration. Just play the fucking intro. Just play the fucking intro. Play the intro. There we go. The intro's playing. For all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to... Wait, no, it's not that. It's fucking... You take the high road and I'll take the low road and I'll be to hell in Scotland.
So let me tell you that I love you.
It's not that one.
And I think about you all the time.
Golf X.
Golf bags,
Martin
and
and Market and Duty Naval Spoons, Wassels, Bridges, Smiths, Golfix, Scopes, Smugglers, Central Bar, Crumbs, and Twad
alcohol
Dogs.
poisoning.
the destroyed liver. I was like, fuck it.
All of them
We
are
are going to be standing around you, just kind of being like,
Getting
well,
lowered into the fucking 6 foot under.
As the heartbeat is going beep, it's going lower and lower.
and you know what, Aaron? Your funeral tea will be held inside of the Twad Dogs.
Your funeral tea would be this fucking pub crawl again.
Run it back. Run it back. Let's do it.
Because by Central Bar you'd
And
be in the
maybe they'll
hospital
make-
and be dead.
Well,
So
Twad Dogs,
we wouldn't
can get a
be able
funeral
to
tea.
finish it. Your
We can
funeral
do the
tea.
funeral tea in Twad Dogs when we get there.
Yeah, the excluding Tuesdays.
Of course.
It would, your funeral tea would just be us finishing it. Doing it all
Should
again.
not be a really funny pub crawl. See if like anytime someone waits, you have to start again.
Oh god.
No, you'd be fucked. You genuinely would never finish that. It depends how many pods we did. If we did like a 6, you could do it. But
Yeah.
any more than 6, it's
It wouldn't be me that's white.
it's me that's fine.
Josh Whitey, mate. Fuck's sake. I mean, you're Whitey and you're
The one that's
Brownie and
never
you're doing all the
whitey.
colours.
The one you've never seen
The
white.
rainbow of crisps. Fuck the rainbow of crisps. Fuck your true colours. It's Aaron McMillian's fucking Whitey. Or Bluey.
Especially if I eat the Wassels. I had diarrhea at Emily's house after Wassels breakfast. Every time that place gives me the shits.
Honestly, see, like as a historical like trail, like a landmark, if you will. Just the route from like our walk from each pub to the other to make this path. Your spew is just kind of following
Like
it.
a Hansel and Gretel story.
Aye, it's like
Leaving
it's like
breadcrumbs.
it's like
spew.
it's so acidic that it's ingrained into the ground, and historians are going to be looking
Aye,
back going,
like
what
the
the
Hollywood Walk.
like
It's
a
the
million-
flights of stars.
like 1,000 years from now, historians are going to be like, what the fuck was going on? So they went from this building to this building to this building to this building to this building,
And
finished
then
it, and
they
then
will
end
find
up
on YouTube or Spotify at the Piss Takes podcast this episode, and they will understand its origin story.
So hello,
I had to go
history
mark it.
teachers from 1,000 years from now.
Taylor
Hello.
Swift got engaged today.
Did you?
Aye.
Oh,
She said yes to Travis Kelce.
I thought you were going to say Kanye.
No, fuck that guy.
Maybe she would.
I would.
We talking
Oh.
about Taylor Swift or Kanye?
Oh god. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Good list.
That's been a very long roundup of the episode. I hope you had a nice time listening.
Staropramen
or
is fucking
watching.
lovely, isn't it?
Staropramen is the
Oh, it's
fucking
Gallus.
bollocks. It is in the Gallus tier.
Gallus.
It is already peaked ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
peaked. It does not get better.
We've drank a
from here.
can, we've drank a bottle, and we can only say that on tap is peak.
And we can only say it's better on draft, which is insane.
Because if we had a tap right there, that we had all three.
Once we get a
Yeah,
fucking
who thought of
budget, once we get a budget, Josh White.
Aye.
We got
A keg and a tap.
a keg and a tap.
See when we are sitting down with our fucking alcohol saying right, this episode is non-monetized, but thank you, fucking Raid Shadow Legends. We have been sponsored for this episode
Raycon.
by fucking Raycons. You can listen to this episode of the Gallus pod. Wait, that's the wrong podcast.
Not
the
VPN.
Piss Takes podcast with
Staro and
when this is banned in China because fuck alcohol, and they say you need NordVPN. What is sponsorships nowadays?
well, you get the VPN.
When you
Hello
complete,
Fresh.
when you complete the fucking green and mile, and you wake up in the morning hungover as fuck, there is only one bit of scran that can cure you, and
That's
that
for
is
Willy Wassels.
HelloFresh.
Willy Wassels sponsors you. I don't know.
And when you've committed a heinous crime from the night before and you need defence, JP Lawyers. Thank you for sponsoring us, guys.
This random crap game that you can find on
The App
iTunes.
Store for 99 cents.
You can get paid to not only play games but to drink. Welcome to.
And when
this
you're
random
when
app.
you're drinking, you can use your Revolut card.
And your Ridge wallet.
Your Ridge wallet, fuck. I'm trying to think of another sponsorship. Let's Kim Dangler sponsor it because he gets lots of sponsors. It's just Raid Shadow Legends and Raycon.
Hello
isn't it?
One, my daily supplement for all types of goods.
This is vitamin pills.
But it tastes amazing.
Sponsored by Prime.
And Lunchly.
Can you imagine the day we wake up and we're sponsored by the beer of the episode?
I'm gonna email every single liquor in the fucking planet to get a sponsorship.
It could
Doesn't
get
matter
blacklisted.
how. I'll make fake emails. I'll get us sponsored. I'll hassle them till they have to admit. It could be the shittest stuff.
I mean, what is piss takes if not us just telling you this is the best fucking beer, drink it.
True. It's
And
unbiased.
we've peaked at the second episode. I think
Oh, I know.
it's just going to be a downward spiral from here, I think.
Oh,
Maybe
100%.
it is.
It's one that I'm all for. to be
It is,
fair,
I'm
but
gonna
it's
rock
just-
up with my fruity shit.
It's just one. We peaked.
Like, this is peak.
We peaked.
I mean, I drink this on nights out. I pay premium for this. To sit here and drink it with a gang for cheap is a dream.
Honestly,
It's really cheap
imagine.
when Joshua gets her Mazda.
Fruit.
They're not any cheaper than if he didn't get it from Mazda because, you know, he doesn't get
They
it
don't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
this
you
from
don't
it,
get
yeah.
it discounted because you know,
alcohol or drugs or ketamine,
or fuel,
Oh, fuel. Just as bad as
sniffing fuel and
staplers, glue,
scissors
scissors,
because it's age restricted. So
all these age restricted items you see.
well, maybe you could get a discount on the fucking scissors, but maybe
Maybe
definitely
the
not
safety
alcohol.
ones.
Definitely not alcohol or fuel because fuck, I guess fuck money. Fuck the economy. There we are.
Fucking
Sure.
stories as well.
Pissed takes.
And artwork that you
it's a
can
mix
buy
of-
from the
A mix of taking
artwork which you
pisses.
can buy from the shop.
It's kind of fucky. I don't know. It's kind of done. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, but it will look like that in its finished state.
Wrap it in bubble wrap so it keeps its kind of
Can you
shape.
just get a quick Joshua? Can you
Again,
just stop
historian-
laughing at that? This is important.
Again, historians are going to be looking at this in 1,000 years, going, "The fuck."
What a bunch of apes.
Oh, fill it in.
A bunch of
Fill it in.
clankers.
Just a second, I'll fill it in quickly. If you
I,
could,
I feel like I'll get called out in 20 years now for saying that.
what a bunch of wankers.
No,
clankers.
Clanker.
Clankers is in robots.
You mean when the world's end comes?
Yeah.
Yes,
When we
I've got the
fucking
fucking deadpan.
when we finally conquer it and do the Black Bull last.
Do you just want to do an outro more so than we've already done whilst I've finished this image?
Of course.
Well, I've been, yeah. Well, go on, Anna.
Oh shit, I don't know what you said.
I'm
Thank you for joining us, gang. I hope you've enjoyed today's round just as much as we have.
Hope you've
I certainly have.
We've enjoyed the many pissed, as in
Takes.
intoxicated takes. I'm not intoxicated, but it's
Oh no,
it's part of the name, so we're doing it.
I do feel it. I won't lie.
The-
After
the-
3 pints, I can feel it.
I just feel getting more talky. So the pissed takes and the taking of many pisses, aka just one of each, and
Too
none
soon.
for me because I've not pissed since like 5 somehow.
Man's a racehorse. I'm gonna be pissing very soon.
Man will be the fucking
We're almost
The-
there. Just keep it
the-
going.
the-
keep
the-
stalling.
the Trevi fountain.
Trevi fountain.
The Trevi fountain. Have you not watched Family?
No.
You've not watched that Still Game episode, Family?
Episode 2 you were talking about earlier.
You were talking about the one where they at the station, and they get the fast food. What you want? Anything. That one.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jack's like, here's your big jumbo cola, and Victor's like, if I drank that, I would piss the Trevi Fountain. That's what he says.
He's only seen it once, to be fair.
So I
Right?
only did it once.
Yeah,
The complete piss takes image.
Unlike me, the artist who's watched every episode like 5 times, 7 times, 8 times. So yeah, you can buy this for, I don't know, as an NFT sponsored by...
I said you can buy it for a £5. First comes, first
So
served.
first come, first serve, highest bid wins. Messages on Ryan or Robertson on Instagram.
Imagine a Wiz a fucking auction.
Joshua White
If
Photography
he's
on
going to watch
Instagram.
this, let alone buy it.
No, 20 pence, 20 pence, last call,
Hey,
20
you never
pence,
know,
25
maybe
pence, 25 pence,
There
last
may
call,
be a
25 pence.
dedicated Gallus viewer.
True, there's
that's
one piss takes fan.
who's also like a mega millionaire who's like, man, I want this memorabilia.
And I'll
And
give
he-
you that £5 you want.
And he owns a fucking casino next to the Black Bull.
Or hit me up, I'm on Instagram. I'll send you
Forbes Robertson. Have you heard the Forbes Robertson story? Forbes Robertson's this lad, right, who is basically like one of Ayle's Donald Trump.
Mhm.
He owns the casino just beside the fucking Tweaky Max and the Black Bull.
I keep
And
seeing
that.
signs
Tweaky
of that,
Max.
Well, he owns it. It's no longer active, and it's like fucking
Millionaire.
aye,
Class name, by the way.
That, and it's whatchamacallit, it's a strip club. It's a lap dancing place. It's not open because he pitched a way to save the town, much like Robert of Narcher. Instead of Robert from Narcher who's bred, his lap dances in this casino didn't work out for him. So he's a guy that became a millionaire. He basically had a quote somewhere where it was like, I don't want to talk about, it's not how you become a millionaire, implying that he's done many a crime and dodgy tactic to get there, but once you're a millionaire, who can fucking question you, kind of deal. He basically started setting up like nursing homes and care homes because you don't have to pay VAT on them, and tax rates are really friendly because it's a care home. So he used that to basically exploit the fuck out of him and become a millionaire. And he went on Come Down With Me once when it was in Ayrshire, and he got fucking slated, pitched as like Ayrshire's Donald Trump. He's a fucking madman.
I've never heard
That's
that
Forbes
story.
Robertson.
Never heard that story. It's interesting.
I'll just leave this actually for now. I'm here to wrap up.
So yeah, if you want it, use a shout.
Do you ever have one of those nights that's unlike any other? It starts off like a night, like every other, but it goes on to change your life.
I have.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't do episodes. We in fact do.
Two rounds.
And with that being said, on to another round.